says it's live for me.
What up?
Live. All of us are on our phones.
I'm trying to find the stream.
Oh God, I need to mute it. Hang on, hold on.
Yeah, you gotta give her like
Professional.
a couple minutes, man. She takes a minute.
It's still not showing up on mine, man.
Yours didn't
I said
work
search for
yours
it.
didn't work last time.
Yeah, like my video wouldn't show up on my phone last time. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it says live.
Wonder why that was.
Okay, here we go.
Like that
I don't know. I can see it now though, so whatever. Oh, we got turned down. Whoa!
Am I
All
the
right.
only one that
It's prepared.
always has their
Pretty much.
volume
To
turned
be fair,
down?
it's my first time on the podcast, so
Man,
Yeah, it's true.
this is Infamy.
hello.
Welcome,
We're muted, right?
special guest. Yeah,
Yep.
we're good. We're,
All right.
Picking up.
we're talking. We are talking.
So we have no subject for tonight, but
We don't need one.
we'll figure it out.
Screw her. Beer.
Yeah, beer.
Yeah, it's always a topic.
What
I
do
just
you got?
tried this. What is this? Terrapin UP High IPA.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sounded like you were learning to read.
Up High IPA. It's pretty good.
Hip hop.
Papadon?
Yeah. But anyway.
Mahaba?
But we're
Yeah, man,
back
it's great.
for the what 6th or 7th,
I thought we were on like
9th.
4.
I don't know. No,
No,
dude.
this is
I think it's
at
6.
least 5, maybe 6.
This is 6. I think last week was 5.
First Saturday episode,
Yeah,
so that's fun.
Adam got the coronavirus. So
Beat it in one day.
yeah,
I have
Drink.
to shout out to 100 Proof SoCo.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy what alcohol do for you.
Yeah.
Besides kill you.
Yeah. It saved me for last night, but it shortened my lifespan, I'm sure.
Yeah, if it's not trying to kill you, it is healing you of deadly viruses.
yeah.
Something.
What do you guys think about the coronavirus, anyways?
I had a feeling that was gonna be the first topic before we even started it with on our endeavor.
Yeah. I mean, that's what's on like everybody's mind, so.
It kind of is.
Like I don't know. I'll start. I think that we're at the point now where like I don't think it's something you should brush off, but I don't think it's apocalyptic either. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's apocalyptic.
Like I think it's something that's like very very well spread. Like it spreads very easily, but I don't think it's like the plague of like back in the day. You know,
I'm
like the bubonic
disappointed
plague.
it's not zombies.
That too. Yeah. There's
we don't know yet.
Anybody else? Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's true.
It's possible.
Could just have a slow turnaround.
But dude, I did see where like I think it was Iran. They're digging like just trenches the size of like 2 football fields for just to dispose bodies in.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they were probably going to do that anyway.
Yeah. To be
Yeah, they're like, look,
Probably.
we could just use this as an excuse. No, like
You
I
mean
feel
we
like
already have this hole dug for bodies?
yeah, but if you think about it though, man, like the healthcare system in America is way better than some countries. You know,
That was my thought too.
so
You know,
it's
I was thinking, all these people trying to go on cruises and, hop on those boats and go to these countries they can't really afford health care,
Yeah.
That's like a plague to them.
yeah, because you're gonna
you
get
know?
stranded out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
Although
shut
if
down
I
Disney
was-
World. That was the point. I was like, okay,
If I could
Like-
potentially get sick and be infected on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, that sounds ideal.
yeah, I mean,
Besides with you guys.
yeah, because they have like casinos, like
Right here with you
Pools,
guys is number
gyms.
1, but a
Yeah.
close second is in the middle of the Bahamas
God, man, you think
with all you can eat buffets. on the
Yeah,
ship.
dude.
Imagine if we all just got it. Like right now, we're quarantined. How much?
we should
like,
just
But
go on a
I can't.
cruise.
I mean, too,
We
though,
could do so
they
many
can't leave their
podcasts.
room though. That's the thing. Like on some of these cruise ships, they have to like stay
Yeah.
in that cabin, and they have to
Yeah.
have their food delivered to them.
I
by
don't
people
mind
that are
being
prepared to pay.
quarantined on the boat, but quarantined in the room on the boat.
Yeah,
would
that'd be a
kinda
little
suck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, imagine being. I mean, because the room. I mean,
That's a
I don't know if
Titanic
any of you guys
scenario.
Yeah,
cruised before. I don't know if any of y'all
I've never been
cruised.
on a cruise.
I haven't.
I've been on 10 now, and let me tell you, it's
Wow.
not bigger. It's not much bigger than this room, and you've got like 3 to 4 people
Yeah,
per room.
Yeah.
I gouged my eyes out, man. It would suck.
Well, I
yeah,
don't
for
know-
sure, dude.
I don't know 4 other people
Appreciate
to go
it.
with, so.
You're a handsome set of dude too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Goku.
Man,
How
I
you
was
doing
like a
tonight?
compliment.
That's-
But
I'll take the compliment.
That makes me think of the thing where people go out and like they'll videotape someone right before and then right as they tell them they're
oh
like,
yeah, get
you're
that
beautiful,
smile.
and then just watch them. Look
Yeah.
at Matt, he did
Yeah,
it.
he
He did it.
did.
That's
Yeah,
on
man.
camera.
I don't even, dude. No, I don't know.
He's blushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blush.
I'm just hot. I'll be honest. That's why my
It's cool warm.
cheeks are red.
There's a lot of dude in here.
There's a lot of dude.
There is.
A lot of man.
We can turn the air on. I don't know what it'll sound like, but
Nah, we'll
right
just
there.
keep
Oh, we
it
can
warm.
test it. At least.
Sweat's good
That'd
for
probably
you.
be pretty loud. Yeah, man. Sauna. Lose some weight while I'm here.
I'm always down for that. Speaking of which, Derek, you have your own stream as well. I heard tonight.
Trying.
Trying.
Yeah. I've started. I think I'm up to 4 or 5 workouts on Twitch now. So
That's awesome.
if anybody's interested, shameless plug. Just follow DSallier7 on Twitch if you want some workout knowledge,
And soon to
or
be
you just
Twitter.
want to watch me do something for an hour.
yeah,
There's that.
we got to get you on Twitter, man.
I don't really play video games anymore, but I do work out all the time. So
I play video games a lot.
There's
Well,
same.
I haven't really played that much lately.
I noticed that.
Yeah, like I might get on for like a round or two on the weekend. Like I just haven't played that much. Just have a lot going on. But
Yeah.
the new Call of Duty mode, man, it's called Warzone.
yeah, it's basically like Fortnite. But
Yeah, it's
Call
like a
of Duty
battle
rules,
royale,
right?
but dude, it
Are
is.
there teams in
awesome.
it?
Yeah,
I was
there's
watching
150 people, so
It's
it's
great.
like teams of 3.
150
Teams
people
of 3.
at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun,
It's
man.
the most, right? Like normally it's like 100.
I was watching.
I'm
Doc
It'll
Shaver
spawn
for
anywhere from
the
1 to
other day.
150.
Oh, Doc Slayer.
Yeah.
He was
They
on the
changed
team
it because they were
like
having a
3 or
little bit
4,
of
right?
I
problems.
think
with
like other
days.
BRs is
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's like,
other
it's like
BRs are like 100.
It's like 100
Yeah.
though. So honestly, it's the most well polished BR that I've played.
It's
Yeah,
really
pretty well.
smooth, man.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah,
Do you like it? You like the battle royale version better than the other gameplays?
I do.
I do.
Because
just
I like Battle
different.
Royale,
Well,
though.
see, like other battle royales, like when you die, you're usually like there might be like one way to bring you back. Like your team can go to like a certain point and spend some currency and bring you back into the game. But with this one, the first time you ever die, like you get to go into a 1v1 situation with somebody else that's died in the match. And if you beat them, you get to
Yeah.
go back into the game for free.
Right.
Or if you lose or whatever, your teammates can still spend money to bring you back in at certain like spaces around the map. So like there's
Really?
multiple ways to get back into the action.
Real
That-
money
that-
or game money?
No, just game money. Just like currency you pick up in game, and that is one of the things that like sets it apart from other battle royales because
You're out. You're out.
yeah, I mean there's so many ways to get back in,
Mhm.
so it's a lot of fun, man.
Are there unlimited ways to get back in?
No, I mean as
No.
long as your teammates can get enough currency and can get to like a buy station, it's
Yeah.
called that, like they can bring you back in.
So you can keep dying potentially.
Yeah,
Like,
but
there's
that
not like a
first
2-death
time,
limit.
that
Right.
first
One
time
time
you
you
get
can
that
get
one
back in
v
for
one.
free.
Also towards the end too, there's a cutoff period.
You only have 18 minutes to get into that, by the way. After 18
Yeah,
minutes.
after 18
Oh,
minutes,
okay,
like it's
yeah,
cut
yeah.
off. Like completely.
Yeah, because
like,
I died for the first time earlier today, or no, it was last night. I died for the first time, and it was like late in the game, and I didn't get one. I didn't get a 1v1. But you know,
Yeah.
that's fair enough.
it
But
is. Like, it was awesome too. Like I mean, coming
Yeah,
from
otherwise
experience,
the
like
game would never end.
I saved us the other night. Like, not to like humble brag or whatever, but like they were like him and our buddy JMO. They were both dead, and
Yeah,
they didn't have any more gulag attempts at that point. So what I had to do is go and kill, wipe the squad basically by myself and got their money, and I was able to buy them back. Well, lucky enough, the ending point, like the last point, was like pretty close to us. So they were able to go up there, and there's these little stations that drop down. You get your own loadouts. I don't know if you talked about that or not, but you can actually get your own loadouts when you spend some, you
Yeah,
go
so,
and
like,
get it.
when you drop into the
$6,000
game, you got to
standing
find
cash.
random weapons. Like
Yeah.
you start with just a pistol, but if you get that drop, you can bring in like you play Call of Duty before. You can create your own loadouts. Well, if you get that drop, if you spend enough money to get that, it's like a air box that comes in off of like a ship,
Mhm.
an airship. You can pick your own weapons, like with your own attachments and everything. Like otherwise, you'd have to just find the guns in the wild.
Yeah.
Right.
But
It's pretty powerful, honestly, and I think it needs a little bit of tuning. But
yeah, and
they were
the
able
thing
to
I
go
like
through their
about
stuff, which was good because they were able to, we won the game because we had good positioning. They got all their guns back.
our
and we
first
won.
match, we won.
Yeah, our first match.
But
was crazy.
the cool thing about it is, like, if your teammates die, like you can still kind of progress a little bit. Like you can move around the map and loot. But if they don't win that 1v1 to get back in, that changes the way you're playing the game. Like you've got to play for money to bring your teammates back in because like if you go up against another squad that's like a 3-man squad, like you're gonna lose.
As two. Right.
Yeah, it's cool because like it's so fast paced and you have to change up your like how you're playing the game like on the fly, and I love it, man.
Me too.
It's my favorite VR.
And
Yeah,
plus, like
same.
it's free to play. So
Yeah,
any
it's
guys
free for
that
everyone.
are listening, you can download it for free. I will say it's a hell of a download though, so be prepared.
Yeah.
You got
Not
the
only
space
that,
for it.
but like if you just picked up like an Xbox on sale or something, like you could play with us on PC.
Really?
Yeah, it's crossplay. So like
Okay.
it's just
So it's crossplay and it's free download on
Yeah.
Xbox too.
yeah,
just
yeah.
the BR version.
the VR version.
Right.
Of the game, yeah.
Dude, I haven't played Call of Duty in so long, but
You haven't played
I
probably
watched
since
it
like
the other
Modern
night.
Warfare 3.
It was Modern Warfare 3, like 2000. Oh shit, dude, 2013 or 14 or something was probably the last time I played Call of Duty at all.
When's the last time you played a video game?
Same,
Well, yeah.
same time.
Well, if you liked Modern
we
Warfare
used to
3,
play the
man.
shit out of Halo.
Dude, Halo and in Modern Warfare 3, we played
Yeah.
all through like probably my first. I don't want to talk about how many years I spent in college. Yeah, I remember playing in Radford. So
Yeah, man. Well, if you like Modern Warfare 3,
Adam has a lot of stories about Radford, and I think you're
Yeah.
in like
Yeah, those are my fault.
99% of the
Those are my
story.
fault.
yeah. But if you like Modern Warfare 3, man, the new Modern Warfare is
It looks fun.
It's really
Like,
good.
I was watching somebody play the other day, and I like just trying to pick up on the gameplay and like like I definitely felt out of it a little bit where I hadn't
Yeah.
played in so long because back in the day it wouldn't have seemed that fast paced like watching them play, but I was definitely a little disoriented as
Right.
fast as it was going.
Well, that's quick, man.
Yeah,
And this BR is
I felt
very
really out of place,
the battle
but it looked
royale
fun.
is
It looked
intense,
fun as
man.
hell.
and that brings me
If I had
Me
an
to our
Xbox,
next point.
I would go back.
our
and play.
donation goal is to buy Derek a PC. No, I'm just joking.
Hey, there
I
we
wish,
go.
man. We
You
could
gotta
all
set
get
up
on there.
stream. You get an overlay going. You know what I mean? Like, people are generous, man, and that's the beautiful thing about Twitch in general, man. It's like, you have your ups and downs with it, but really the good people outweigh the shitlords
Yeah.
heavily.
I mean-
yeah, the shitlords.
We witnessed that last week, but yeah, I mean, other than that, man, we've had
People
nothing
are
but
super
love.
generous, man, and
We've
like,
had tons of like random people just drop in and like, hey man, what's up?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
a cool stream.
Yeah.
from the outside looking in, though,
Couple
like I'd like
good
to
little chats.
interject my opinion. First off, I'm honored to be, a mod for it and be able to be featured and all that. I think you guys are doing great. But the people that I've seen in the chat, man, like just good people, and good people bring in good people. So,
Oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, it's
It's-
been
it's-
a lot of fun.
Yeah, this podcast has been a little better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
Honestly.
well, I mean, you went in with a tempered expectation, which is a good thing because you're not going into the expectation to make money, and that's
Yeah.
You're doing it just for fun with your
Yeah, man.
with your
I mean,
buds and
that's
your
all-
family.
That's all
so.
it is.
We
Yeah.
tried harder than I thought we would.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, we could do more.
Yeah.
we could do more, but we could do less.
If you've seen
Right.
other content out there, though, this is very, very
I mean,
good.
We're
Yeah.
not putting a lot of dead space out there.
Yeah, we got a new table.
Yeah, we got this
We got
table.
tables,
We got a new
multiple
camera. We
Yeah,
haven't
get a new
mentioned the
camera.
new camera we got, really.
We have
I think
done
we
some
did,
research
didn't
at
we?
times for our
Kind of,
our
but not like
conversations. Like,
too much.
It's been good.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a work in progress, man. I mean, it's only gonna get better. This room's gonna be completely transformed.
Dude, even if we don't,
I forgot that fucking poster. again.
even if like nobody even tunes in, I
What
like
poster?
To decorate things.
Oh, okay.
I have some old posters and stuff. I have a really good in-shape Ninja Turtles poster
Oh,
that I keep meaning to bring, and every fucking
Yeah.
time.
The
I
only one
need
I've
to
got is
just
a
go ahead
Dead
and
Space one that's like crumpled up in my closet.
I
I
don't have
need-
any
I don't think
posters
you want
anymore,
that one.
man. Well, I mean, I haven't
I got it.
I haven't painted the wall either, so
That's all right, but I mean, it can't go up if it's not here. So I gotta,
Right.
I gotta bring it.
yeah,
this is like just the basic color of everyone's walls, man.
like off eggshell white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recently painted, and with the 1-year-old, that's very tasking, but
Well, he was gonna paint anyways.
yeah,
If you guys didn't beat him to it.
Yeah.
That's it'll change the whole like mood, of the room. And I didn't believe it. Whitney was like, "It's gonna change the whole mood of the room," but it really does.
Just go black everything, dude.
Dude, you know how small
I
I
thought
thought this
about
room
painting this
feel
wall
being
black.
black.
I wanted to paint just this wall black.
Hashtag vibe.
Yeah, and like have a bunch of like RGB lights and stuff, but we'll see what happens.
Roy G. Biv.
Yep, that's exactly what it stands for.
That's what I keep thinking of when you say RGB.
I mean,
Dude,
that's
I might
it.
have like one piece of clothing that's not black. It's like one shirt.
Why?
I mean, yeah.
Why not have a black everything?
That's just me, man. Just like black clothing. Really goes with everything. I can't read that.
What are you trying to read?
Something Sniper just gave us a follow. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we need to get the alerts
Yeah.
set up and everything too. See where like where my OBS is set up on mine,
Where's
like the,
it at
alert,
the
the
top?
alerts.
It's the very
There's
top
an alert
left
box on
corner.
here, but it won't work.
Really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
it's like connected to my other one.
But I swear this string key should.
Volunteer sniper.
Volunteer
Hey!
sniper, appreciate.
That's my
being
buddy Daniel.
Oh, really?
Hey, Daniel. Yeah, how's
Nice,
it going,
man.
bud?
Oh, I remember playing D1 with you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we
Some
played
trials.
D1. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
dude.
a long time ago, but I
How's it
remember
going,
that.
Daniel? Having a good
Yeah.
night, bud? I'm just over here, this is their podcast, man. I moderate for them, and I'm proud to do it, and love to make some more appearances. So,
Appreciate the follow.
yeah, man.
Yeah, for real.
Follows go a long way.
Drop a comment. Give us
Does.
something to bullshit about for a little while.
If anything I know about Daniel, he can bullshit, so he can do
There
it.
you go, man.
Well, that's what this podcast is built
He can
on.
talk,
like,
yeah, man. He can talk about anything, dude.
Like you guys are
Yeah.
listening to us, but we're more than happy to get some input from
Built
anybody
on-
who wants to comment.
Yeah, it's built on alcohol.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Built on alcohol.
So all it is.
Foundations are
Runs
inebriation
on
and
alcohol.
chit chat.
Right?
Daniel plays a lot of Destiny, so I'm curious if you want to drop it down, Daniel. What do you think about Trials? How you feel about that?
Yeah, I hadn't played with him since D1 trials, man. That's
I
what I
was
played with
fighting. I
him.
don't know.
It's crazy.
It's the same thing.
Dude. You guys missed that. Holy
What?
shit.
What happened?
These, I don't know, honestly. These two flies landed and they were
Fucking
even.
Animal Kingdom.
Let's watch.
Yeah. They were either fucking
Oh, man.
fighting.
Can't
I
tell
don't
if they're
know.
fucking or fighting.
Either way, it's a good show.
Yeah, to the death, regardless.
I've got a really good,
Yeah, dude.
got a really good thing here for this questions.
Yeah, let's
Like,
talk about
All
it.
right, so on Reddit, there's like I spend a lot of my time on Reddit. I don't know if you guys do.
Mostly
There's
people
there's a subreddit that I frequent. It's called Ask Reddit, and basically people will just type a question in, and people will like kind of discuss. And I feel like it'd be a good thing just to bounce off or whatever. I'll just pop into different subreddits. But
Cannon fire, go.
so this one here says, girls who took notes using 50 different colored pens. Where are you now? Do you still continue to write using those colors? You know what I'm talking about. They would write. They would switch out
Yeah.
every other word.
Yeah, that took notes in different colors.
Yeah. Yeah, that one has like 110,000.
What's going on, Shay?
I imagine
Shay.
that they
Shay,
are,
what's up, buddy?
man?
Manu?
I would imagine
do you
that
think
those
about
girls
trials?
are definitely running out of time in their life. at
You
this
would
point.
think.
You
Yeah.
think they finally switched to one of those pens that has like the multicolors up
That's
top?
what I'm about to say. Red, blue, green.
Yeah,
Like,
you got everything right there at your disposal.
I feel like that was their Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You know, when those dropped,
yeah.
that was their Super
They
Bowl.
went to that Scholastic Book Fair. They were like, "Oh shit!" Yeah,
Basically, the top comment says, "We all became bullet journalists." Which
Oh,
is,
yeah. Yeah.
very disorganized. That was funny.
Yeah, I do. That's every night before I go to bed. I sit there on Reddit for about an hour and a half.
Reddit's great, man.
I always
It's
look up.
awesome.
I always look up the WTF. moments.
Yeah, that's the one I always look at. WTF?
Those are God. Some of the stuff you see on there, man. Holy crap! It's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So, what you guys been into? Anything?
Working, man. I mean, it's
Me
a
too.
boring answer,
I
but
got
raising
I
my
got
boy.
2 jobs now.
What else you working at?
Yeah, work for the town, and then I work
Yeah.
up at the mill.
Oh, you still at the mill?
Yeah, I start back Monday.
Okay. Well,
Need
that's
to
awesome.
come
That's a
in
good
and give you
place.
some
That's a good
service.
place to go.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, we need to go there, man, because I haven't been yet. Either.
I've never
Oh,
been.
we're going.
Well, I know, but like more than once, you know.
It's a little pricey. Good food,
It is.
but a little pricey. But it's like that time you were like, he was talking about coming in one time with a chick, and he was like, "It's like I'll slip you a nice crisp 100." He's like, "But you got to give it back to me later."
Yeah. Just make me look good, but I'm gonna need that money back.
Yeah, right.
I understand, man.
That's funny.
I know how that goes.
But I mean, you know, I would as long as I'll give you a good tip on top of it. But I might need the 100 back.
Dude, I can't believe Disney World closed.
First time
And the
since-
NBA and the
I
NFL
can-
or the XFL, I mean, everything's
kind of believe
closed.
it.
I mean,
I mean, the
I can't
XFL
believe this is
closing down
happening.
kinda seems
I
a good
understand why they
policy.
did it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the XFL's not supposed to close; they're the XFL.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, that's like I
that
was,
should be one of the challenges to like
It was
play
to play with
coronavirus.
But again, like, it's either close or like have your games like NBA or XFL like in small practice stadiums just with the teams? That'd be kind of
Well,
awkward.
there's some teams that are playing
Well,
like I
there's
think it
not
was
that many people.
it might have been the NHL. They're playing without an audience and just like streaming it or something.
That's how they.
Yeah.
Nobody's playing anything right
No
now.
one was playing. They shut.
they've
they
shut
shut it
all
down.
sports
That's what they were
completely,
doing. They were going to do that with NASCAR and NBA and.
Oh, it was
NCAA.
NASCAR
and
that I was
golf.
reading
They were
about.
gonna
They
do that
said
with
they were just
golf.
going to
And
see
the
it.
NCAA
There's not going to be
tournament.
another golf tournament for another month.
It'd be a
At
while.
the
I did
earliest.
see the Mavericks are going to play NBA 2K on Twitch.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that. Well,
So-
speaking of 2K, did you see where they're coming out with another?
Oh, the NFL 2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing it
Yeah,
back, dude.
I love those games,
Dude, up
man.
until
What was the
like
last
2 years
one?
ago, they went on PlayStation 2. Like
Yeah.
2K.
What was the last one? 2K12.
4? I don't
Dude,
know.
the best one was
It's been a while.
ESPN NFL 2K5, dude.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
The Terrell-
But you
Well,
saw that they don't
yeah,
have the
dude.
I
license
just
to make an
noticed the other day he didn't have
actual
his gloves
simulator
on when
game
he took
though.
that picture.
Really?
Yeah.
2K
I
or
never
whatever
paid
for
attention
I
to
NFL.
noticed that.
I did.
They can only make they can only make they can't make simulator games. They can only make games like Blitz, if you remember NFL Blitz.
Blitz was awesome.
yeah,
dude.
that,
And the
that's all they can make, which
64, man.
is upsetting
Blitz
to people.
the
But I think we need
Oh,
that
yeah,
again,
dude.
Yeah.
in my
Or
opinion.
NHL.
I do
You
too.
remember NFL Extreme with Mike
Yeah.
Allston?
I do remember
Yeah.
that. You can
Yeah,
jump
dude.
over the line.
They rip your jersey off and you just keep going.
Yeah. Dude, we played NBA Street. Remember that? We played
Yeah,
that.
for
we
hours.
played
man.
two
NBA
Hours,
NBA
man.
Street 2 for like
NFL
so long.
Street. We played
Who
NFL
was
Street
it?
too.
Yeah.
What was his name? It was my favorite on there, man. I can't remember his name.
Dude,
It's like
even the
little
NHL
something.
hits was
I
awesome.
don't
Big
remember.
Dog, I think it was his name or something like that, dude.
Yeah.
You can just like trample over him, like smash it from like.
Dude, I had NBA Street Volume 2 on PS2 and I didn't have a memory card.
Oh,
I
God.
wanted to
So
play.
start over.
I
every
wanted
time.
to, yeah, well,
Bring
no,
out
I
the
wanted to
memory
play an
card.
entire thing, so I spent a Saturday without turning my console off, so I could like complete the entire game. Like every couple hours, I'd go outside and
Yeah.
play or something, and then come back in because I couldn't save it and just like unpause and start up.
That's nuts, man. Because like nowadays, it's like everything's like just cloud saves.
Auto
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
that was not a.
You guys remember NBA Jam?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
You remember
Another
we get
thing
the
we didn't
basketball
talk about
head?
that.
You can just like
Yeah.
dunk from like half court,
Yeah.
like
You can just
You,
shoot
like,
the
jump up
balls
to the
on fire.
rafters.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get on fire, you could just shoot.
You can
from
shoot
the
from
other end of the
anywhere.
court
It
and
doesn't
just
matter.
make it, dude.
God.
That was awesome. Remember Midtown Madness?
Midtown
I
Madness
never
with
played
the
that.
cars.
Dude, oh my god. that
Yeah,
game
I
was
remember that.
awesome.
Yeah,
I never
dude.
played that.
You used to drive around with cars the whole time.
Yeah, it was awesome, man.
I do remember like Burnout and stuff.
Oh, Burnout
No,
was
Burnout
good.
was fun. Yeah, I like
Burnout Paradise.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one I played a lot.
Yeah.
Man, that was that
My-
game was
like I had Need for
awesome.
Speed Underground 2 on
That-
GameCube.
Oh,
I think it
Underground
small,
2
it
was so
I
good.
think that was the
great,
best
man.
one. Underground 2
Yeah,
was
I played it for
the best one.
PS2.
That was
I never had a
game.
GameCube.
Yeah, I had a
man.
GameCube.
I
dude.
played it like at all my friends' house a lot, but I
Yeah.
never had
Mario
one myself.
Sunshine on GameCube.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that was
dope,
fun.
dude.
Luigi's Mansion
I don't
though
remember any of
came
that.
out on GameCube first, and they had a new
Yeah, they just came out with
iteration
one on
of
Switch.
it. Yeah, so thought
Dude.
about getting that.
The new Zelda on Switch is awesome.
Dude, Breath of the Wild is like my top 3.
I've been playing the new
Favorite
Pokemon.
I haven't like I bought the last one I bought was
Like
Moon, I guess
Oh, yeah.
was the last one, and I don't know. I was into it as a kid, but not as much as others are. They consider it just grind it out.
Yeah.
It just seems samey to me.
See,
you
dude,
know?
I still do it, man. I'll download it like an emulator on my phone and play like the old games.
Yeah.
I still do it.
like
That's
Yellow
so
is my
good.
favorite.
Yeah, that's one I
Yeah.
played. That's the
Yellow.
first one I ever played.
Emerald and Yellow are both my favorite.
Yeah.
I grind hard on Pokemon. I've already like got all the badges and everything on the new one.
Damn,
Have you
Yeah.
played what's one on the Switch? The one you can get
that's
the ball.
Sword and Shield, right?
No, the
That's Let's Go.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that one. That
I,
one's
I
actually
have
pretty
that
fun.
one too.
You can like farm for shinies and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's what I'm doing now on. I got Shield. That's what I'm doing. It's just
Okay.
grinding for.
I haven't
shinies
seen much
now.
about it. I mean, it was hyped up like crazy. So
Oh, it's good, man.
Dude,
It's
I just
really
been
good.
opening Pokemon card packs in real life, like trying to get something.
I saw Tim the Tatman trying to do that. He was
Dude,
opening
yeah,
up
he
something.
pulled a shiny Charizard on his second opening, man, which is like a really expensive card.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shiny Charizard GX. But I knew he would because he was opening like 100 packs. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, I probably got about 2,000 Pokemon cards.
That's
now.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
it's addicting, man.
Yeah, I
Like
can see
pulling
it.
it open, you like you want
It's
to
like
see
RNG.
that last
It's the same
one.
thing as people going online. All these kids going online and
It
buying
is.
all these.
It's a real life loot box, man.
microtransaction loot boxes. You know.
It is, but I mean, it's I don't know. Like, I feel like you don't really hear about people like doing that with like baseball cards, and, like football
They used to.
cards,
Not
like
They-
anymore.
basketball
but
they
cards.
used to. That was like
I
the-
still have
was huge.
most of my cards.
Yeah, like I
I
wonder
have
why.
all
I've
that.
got ones that I didn't even collect. I've
Dude.
got my uncle's cards from the 70s and 80s. and
I was
shit.
going
I'm
through
like,
my drawer the other day and found my. I've got a Frank Gore rookie card.
that. Hold on to that. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
top 5 running backs ever. So
These
hold on
days,
to
it's
that.
like I
Keep
think
it in good
talent
condition,
is
dude.
so.
It is. It's still. It's just like
Um,
perfect.
Yeah.
I think talent is so widespread now. We're just living in a different age than back
Well,
in the 70s.
I don't even
80s,
think
you
it's
know?
like talent's so widespread. I think it's just so much easier to get your talent out there nowadays.
Well, dude,
Like I think those people
speaking
existed.
of talent, man, this year's freaking draft is going to be dope.
Dude, I saw a bunch of clips from the
It's gonna be
draft,
crazy.
like the combine. Like holy shit, man!
There was like a linebacker that broke the 40 record.
Yeah,
For linebackers, I don't think he broke the 40 record.
No,
in general,
it was.
did he?
What did like? The record was like 4.28, and he got like a 4.24 or something.
there was a lot of
Or
beasts.
something.
Man.
I
was-
might be wrong.
I mean, I think
be
he
wrong.
flirted with it, but I don't know if he got it.
Still,
I could
that's
be wrong.
ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, yeah, for a linebacker.
That's
I've seen like
crazy, man.
I've seen a ton of combine clips on Twitter, and I was just like, what the? These dudes are superhuman, man.
Yeah.
At this point,
This year's draft's gonna be good, man.
yeah.
And isn't Monday the last day to sign?
I don't know if they're going to postpone that or not,
They probably
considering
will.
like everything that's going
They
on.
probably
What he's
will.
trying to restart pass
It's
Because like
it's potential.
they're talking
Follow
about,
stream.
of course, all they're talking about is Tom Brady.
What?
but-
What he's trying to restart
Dude, I
pass
think
rush
that's
and
a
come
hoax.
follow
I
the
don't.
stream.
Oh,
There's no way Tom
yeah.
Brady leaves New England.
No,
no way.
Nice.
no,
I
dude.
think it's all bullshit. I think he's just flapping. That's all. Like
Yeah.
he's just trying to create waves and to make it
Like,
interesting.
why would he leave?
He doesn't. Why would they let him
Yeah,
go?
exactly.
Yeah.
Like even his worst season, they still almost made it to the Super Bowl. I mean, it wasn't
Right.
his worst season, but I mean, hell, it could have been. I don't know, but yeah, they don't let him go. Not a chance.
Like I don't really like Tom Brady, and I don't really like the Patriots, but
You got to respect him.
he's
man.
he's good.
One way, like that's the thing about him is like
He might not be as good as like a couple years ago.
I
but
mean,
he's
who
good.
in the hell, if you let go of Tom Brady, who do you bring in and say, "Listen, this is the better option here. This is who we're going to go with."
Hmm?
Who? What are you going to do?
Yeah, there's
There's
not
nobody else
really
to take.
anyone to grab.
No.
I mean, how do you compare to him? I mean, it doesn't matter who it's going to be. It's going to be second rate. But the thing is, too, like if you think about, Aaron Rodgers, he was a backup for Brett Favre.
Yeah, and Jimmy Garoppolo backed up Tom Brady and then like showed really well and then went
Yeah.
somewhere else.
But
But
you-
again, like they went
It's
back
rare.
to Tom Brady
Yeah.
at the same
Take
time.
that
Like
if
it's,
you want.
I don't understand.
I won't turn down.
Yeah.
Like Garoppolo still won every game that he played for the Pats at that time, I think, and they still went back to Brady. Like they're not going to bring anybody in to do what he's done.
Yeah, that's
And
the
I
hard
don't
part
like
about
the
losing
guy,
somebody
but
like
damn,
that.
like
Man,
they don't let him go. He retires in New England.
Have you watched any of the XFL?
Yeah, a little bit.
I haven't watched any of
I
it.
haven't.
It's very defensive because offense requires a little bit more timing to like work, and it's just not there for these guys. It's been a while since some of them have
Like,
played.
what are the differences, man? Like, are the rules different? Like,
It's smaller. It's a lot. It's a
Um,
lot. It's a
well,
lot.
field goals
small-
are different.
Like yeah.
The
Right.
after a touchdown's different. You can go for 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points.
Hmm.
Right, 1 point you can kick it or go for a 2 point, like a 2 point conversion style, like close to the goal line, or kick it, or you can go back and run a regular play from like 10 yards for 2 points or 15 yards for 3 points. And the kickoff's different. So the kickoff is
And they,
not
like, line-
allowed to go out of bounds or into the end zone.
And they like line up.
And they
Everybody
line
lines
up down to make it like, like to make sure that the kickoff happens and that like people still aren't running at 30 miles an hour when they hit head on
Yeah.
with somebody
Right.
else. But
Is it
you know,
still
the
100
kickoff-
yards? Is it still?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
all
fields
that?
are still
It
the
just
same.
looks smaller when I
Well, it's
watched
like-
it.
well,
in the
it's
past.
like
No,
on
that's
kick-
about the
on
same.
kickoff,
It's the same.
The kicker is the only one back there kicking. The rest of the team's up on like the 20-yard line, like
Right.
lined up, like kind of.
But
like
they
linemen.
can't move until the guy catches
Yeah.
the ball.
And then they
But
go.
the thing is, like, if the kicker puts it out of bounds or through the end zone, the ball goes to the other team's like 40-yard line, which you don't want.
yeah, no.
So like
That's like
um,
automatic. Or should be automatic score.
I don't know a
At
lot
some
about it. I haven't
points-
really.
some
I mean,
points
it's been
at least.
okay. Like, but again, where these guys haven't been playing one with each other, or some of them haven't played in a couple years.
Right.
Like, offense is just way off.
When did it come back on? I know it went down.
It started
It just
like
started
the
this
week
past
after
year.
the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
so it's been going
Just
for
now.
almost 2 months.
What an unfortunate time. For that, with the
for
whole
them.
virus
That's
and
it's
everything.
harsh on them.
I mean, a lot of people are watching it, man.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
there
I mean,
was
the
only.
stands aren't like packed,
Yeah.
but
Have you
I mean,
seen
there's
the
good-
beer
there's guys
snakes
going
they've
out.
been making, dude?
Yeah,
The beer
Yeah,
cups.
they're
That's
letting the
awesome.
crowd
Oh,
go
yeah, I
wild.
did see that.
I didn't see that.
Dude, yeah, they took all
They're
these plastic
massive,
cups and they made
dude.
like a whole like
Jamie, pull it up.
yeah.
Dude,
Dude, they made like a train of like plastic
Have you ever
cups
seen
that
those
like
cups
went
on
up like
DMT?
3 or 4 stadium. Like,
Really?
Yeah, it was
Dude, that's
huge.
But
Wow.
I didn't realize there's
It's
only 8
interesting.
teams.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Like I know, like
I didn't
the
know
way
much
that
about
I
it.
thought the XFL
I feel like
before was
that's
like
a
a lot
lot
of wash pros,
for a
just
new-
Every
kind of
game I
end
watch
up
is-
there.
it's
There are a
all
lot
nice.
of guys who
Yeah.
didn't quite make it to begin with. Like they were on a practice squad, or maybe they played in the NFL for like 2 years, and then
What does that say up there? I can't.
they just went
can't see
back.
We got a new
if I
follow.
go that way, I'm gonna cover the cameras.
We got a
so-
new follow here. I can't read it from here though.
Oh God!
Oh, it's Mrs. Infinite.
Hey! Hi,
thanks
baby
for the
girl.
follow.
Yeah, thank you for the
Thank
follow.
you. She finally got the password reset. I said she's been trying to do that for a while.
She finally broke into my computer.
I just imagine her sitting home like hacking in.
Dude,
Yeah.
honestly, when I looked up there and saw it, I thought it said symphony.
Oh.
Like, what is he
Yep.
doing?
Thank you very much
Hi,
for the
babe.
follow.
Yeah, appreciate
Tell Corbin
the
I
follow.
love him.
Bye.
Hey, Corbin.
Hi, Corbin. Love you, buddy.
But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about XFL on Twitter, man.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess
when
it's
I-
off-season
I've watched a little
football,
bit of
you
it.
know. I mean,
I don't know how popular it was before. Like, why did it go away?
It's definitely.
It
well,
was popular. It was really popular.
a lot
then,
different.
But management fucked it.
and
Okay.
it was
Plain
like,
and
it was a
simple.
lot different then. It was like kind of like almost like the WWE.
yeah,
Like,
man.
well,
There
it
was,
was
way
a little
too
bit
much
more,
shit.
well, they kept
yeah.
like
Like,
they
too many
decided
crazy
that they
things.
wanted to try to like just outdo everything, and they just spent so much money. They made bad decisions, and the business failed. From
Like
what I
dudes just
remember.
chugging beers out there on the field and stuff. And just
Well, now they've got this idea like they want to keep getting players like interviewed. Like they want players mic'd up. They want microphones on the field. They want to interview players the moment they get off the field, on the sideline, during games, everything. And like all you get are like people coming over like, well, that was fucking bullshit. Like on live TV, you know, like ESPN and Fox. Like I watched the first game and this lineman got called for a penalty. And the lady, you know, the interviewer catches him coming onto the sideline. And she goes, "How do you feel about that penalty?" He's like, "We're just out there doing our fucking goddamn job." And then like there's like it muted.
It's just
Everything
raw,
went
dude.
deaf. Everything went deaf. There was no crowd. There was no sound whatsoever for
That's
like
so
5
funny.
seconds. And then they got, and it happens all the time. Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
like that's what you're asking for. Like, who do you think these people
Yeah.
are? Like, that's how most people talk, anyways. Like, there's
Right.
no editing.
Yeah.
How much do those players make? Is it comparable at all?
I don't know.
Or
I mean,
I
would
assume it's more.
imagine
Than, it's
not.
more than the practice squad. Otherwise, why would that? You know what I mean? Like, because practice
Well-
squad makes like in the six figures. I would assume, right?
I don't know what the
NFL
the
definitely.
minimum is for the practice squad. They're not making like league minimums.
Yeah.
They might not even be. They might even have to carry another job.
Like I thought they did though. I thought like remember when what's Michael Vick's brother's name?
Marcus.
Marcus. You know he was on the practice squad for the Dolphins. You know he was doing well for
Yeah.
himself even.
I mean,
then,
it could also be a case to case thing.
maybe
You know,
I don't
like
know.
if
I don't know
you're
all
a
the
former
rules.
starter and you get demoted to practice squad,
Yeah.
they might like give you some money.
What?
But if you're a random, you know, if you were a random late round draft pick
Yeah,
that hasn't even made a team yet, and you get put on the practice squad,
I got you.
I don't think they're going to pay
Whatever
him to
happened
keep
to
him around.
Marcus Vick? Because he
Probably
was
nothing
I
good.
mean,
Well, he was
he was
good at
promising,
VT.
you know, but
He was
just,
good at VT, but
just
he-
like a lot of people with sports and professional in general, they just
just heard a
something
lot
happens,
of different
you know,
things
either get
about
hurt or
poor
just
judgments and
exactly.
personality.
Yeah.
So,
So what's their goal with the XFL? I guess is my question. Like,
I think it's just to be the answer to like the off-season NFL, man.
I think
That
they're
makes
just trying
sense.
to keep money rolling in during the off season.
I know
mean,
there's
it's
like
smart,
the
dude,
WWE,
because like
and you know, you got like
it is
Yeah, I
something
mean, a
to
lot of
watch in
people
between.
don't like to watch other sports. Like a lot of football fans are not hockey fans,
Yeah.
basketball
That's
fans,
how I
baseball
am.
fans.
I only watch football.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like if you can watch football for another 10 weeks out of the year after the NFL, you know.
I didn't know if it was like kind of like wrestling. You know, you have like WWE, you know, like back in the day, you had WWF, then you had like Nitro, WCW Nitro, and like all these other
NWO,
exactly like
everything.
all that. I didn't know if that's how it was.
I'm sure that the guys in the XFL are hoping to like move forward into the NFL,
Yeah.
Right.
but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to like interchange players. Like, hey, we need you to go. You know, you haven't been playing well. Go to the XFL. We're gonna
Right.
pull somebody up. You know, I don't think it's gonna be like a major league, minor league like baseball system where people
Right.
can get called up and sit down. But I'm sure, you know, in between seasons and stuff, people are hoping to get new deals and called back up and whatnot.
Well, that makes sense, man. I wish I knew more about it. I'll be honest. Like, if we get on topic of sports, I know enough to keep up, but once it gets into like very specific,
It's
Yeah.
been okay. I mean, it's like I enjoy watching it, but
Yeah.
you can tell that the guys are a little it's been a while. For
Yeah,
him, you know?
they're just dropping passes and
Dropping
everything.
passes.
Sitting on the sideline smoking cigarettes.
Yes.
Passes are can be a little aired or just spiked into the ground. It's so far it's pretty low scoring besides a couple games just because defense without experience has been a little bit easier than offense.
But I mean, dude, that's great, man. Like, who knows who will hone their skills in that league and then like push on up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just another
better than
another
NFL.
outlet.
I mean,
yeah.
Houston's got a quarterback that's been playing great, and like there's I wouldn't be surprised for the next NFL season for him to be
Isn't that,
like a backup somewhere at
that's
least.
Right.
somebody said there's a pro quarterback that was talking about him. I can't remember who it was now.
I don't know, but he's putting up the best. He's the best player in the league so far.
It's a pro quarterback, and his dad is the coach of that team. And it might be Baker Mayfield.
Bob Stoops from Oklahoma that coached Baker Mayfield is coaching the Dallas Renegades, which is not the team with that guy, but he's
maybe
he's coaching
Me
against
too.
This
Maybe
conversation.
that's what I'm thinking of.
maybe.
They do have some pretty dope names of
Yeah, they do.
the
They're very
The
interesting.
Renegades, the Dragons.
At this point, it better never even resemble even anything close to an NFL team or an NCAA
The
team.
one
right?
the one thing I'm annoyed about when it
It's
comes
the
to
Salamanders, right?
the locations of the teams are still in like major NFL cities.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think that's a
Houston,
semi-mistake.
Seattle, Dallas.
LA,
They got,
I think.
yeah, then they got
New
one.
York.
They have one in DC. as
Yeah,
well,
DC,
but-
the New York Defenders, like gives like some other other cities some teams,
Yeah,
like that's what.
Well, I mean,
that's
maybe
what
they
I would
will.
like to see.
Maybe they'll branch out, but like, I mean, starting out, like, you want to do something that's going to be successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. But I would like to. That's one thing. If the league would do anything different, my suggestion would be like move to cities that don't have major teams. On. Put a like. I was actually going to say Nashville. Nashville has an NFL
No, I was
team.
thinking that
Fucking
exactly.
idiot.
I swear to God, I was thinking Nashville. Then I was like,
Richmond.
maybe not,
Richmond.
maybe
Put an XFL team in Richmond. That would be cool.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
I'd even go to the games.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. 5,
That'd be cool.
6
That'd be
hour
cool,
drive.
man.
Piece of cake.
Well, I did read they were wanting to branch out and make more teams,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
It
But I mean,
wasn't
like
really
all
specific.
the teams right now are in major NFL cities.
yeah.
And I
Dude,
think it'd be cool to not.
It's crazy though, because like you've got so many so many
Oklahoma
different
City
things
is an
now, man.
NFL
Like
team. That'd be cool.
you got the XFL coming in, and then like
Oklahoma even have a team?
Fuck no.
I didn't think
even esports are coming on like ESPN late at night and stuff, and like
Yeah, it's been happening for
TBS.
a while though. As
Overwatch
well.
has been on
Overwatch,
TBS, man.
Overwatch has their
CS:GO
own
even had a
channel
thing.
now.
yeah, that's nuts, man.
Well, I did notice too with Overwatch League though they lost a lot of their broadcasters. I know that if you know who Puckett is, he left and I think he's doing COD now.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it,
for
is
sure.
It COD now?
I'm pretty sure he is.
And but you gotta think how much money they were making doing that too. But it's just I think they invested way too much because Amazon, right? Was it Amazon that invested money into the league? I'm pretty sure it
I
was.
think so.
It was millions and millions of dollars that they invested in the league, and I was like, I think it's a little overkill, just a bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's cool that they're on TV and stuff, but like,
It's never going to be what modern sports is, and no matter
I
how
don't think it will.
you know. And we've been doing it like we thought like 5-6 years ago, like here it's going to take off, and then it started to. But the mass majority, like if you post anything about esports at all, they just they're just bashing it, dude. Just the mass majority just don't consider it a sport.
Well,
Yeah.
I think with outlets like Twitch and stuff, people know to go there to get their game viewing in,
Dude,
and you can
You'll
pick
split
whatever
that
game
beer
it
with me.
is. So like,
Do what?
split that beer with
Oh
me.
yeah, man.
so if like a TV channel, like a popular
Appreciate
TV
that.
channel, like puts that game out there, there might not be that many people that want to watch an Overwatch game.
You just think,
right?
But if they do,
I'll
they can
split
always
with
go
you.
to
No,
Twitch
yeah,
and watch
You
it.
sure, man?
Yeah.
Or like
You
Twitch
still
is
have
great.
some?
right.
yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
man.
you do?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch has done a lot, man. Like they're
I'll call
huge.
DoorDash right now.
I'm delivering some beer. No, I gotta drive
Do they
home.
do
So
that?
I'm
Do they
gonna
do that?
Play smart.
No,
I don't
Postmates
think
will.
so. I think,
No,
well, Postmates will they?
Postmates not around
Postmates
here.
will bring you anything, man.
Postmates isn't around here though.
How do they verify that you're old? I guess you have to upload your driver's license.
I don't
or
know,
like
but-
how do they? When you
yeah.
show up and like you roll up and you've got like 15-year-olds at this house
Yeah, I was
party.
about
like,
to say maybe they just don't give a fuck. Like, straight up, just
it has to be their terms
Just
and
trying to
conditions.
make money, man. I
Yeah,
don't
man.
care.
exactly.
I can imagine driving with those people. I commend Dale. I really do.
Yeah, I don't know how Dell does it, dude. To be honest, man.
I mean, that's gotta be.
I mean, if
high
anybody,
stress
I can
job.
see him doing it. He's
Yeah,
so laid
he's
back, dude.
very- Yeah.
I'm just overly just like cautious of people.
Yeah,
You know?
I feel you, man.
I hate talking to people, anyways, man.
This
Well,
start
you unlike
talking,
my
just turn
job,
the
you
radio
talk
up.
to
Yeah.
Dude, I would.
No,
yeah.
I want like a sign, like a service dog, to put on the back of my seat that says, "Please don't interact with drivers." Very anxious,
Now,
cannot
you can
handle
do
it.
that now. You can request. I don't know if you saw on Uber. You can request like not to have conversation, like, and they'll
That would
pop
be
up and tell
awesome.
them.
Dude, I seen some
I'd
dude.
drive people wherever they wanted to go if they just wouldn't bother me.
I seen a guy that had a for his passengers. He had a TV set up in the back, and it had like the Sega Genesis, like with all the games on it. Like the emulator was like set up, and you could play it in the back seat.
Yeah,
That was sick.
yeah, dude, that's awesome. They're getting innovative for sure. And one thing that I remember. Okay, this is a little off topic, but remember back when Broman and Goff were talking about that bar they're going to open, the gaming bar. What happened with that?
I don't know.
this
The
is starting up-
barcade.
The barcade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
that-
guess Goff decided to invest in his new.
Well, I mean, there's already some barcades.
Still, man.
They were saying, but yeah, I mean,
I would love
there's
one
not very
here.
many.
I would love one here, like in Johnson City, like downtown.
Dave and Buster's, yeah,
Yeah, that's
like the
nothing like
closest
what they
thing.
were gonna
That's
do,
like
though.
the closest thing, though.
Like, imagine being able to have stations, and obviously with coronavirus, people, no one will go to it now. But
No, but like, dude,
Imagine,
like
like-
if you had a few gaming PCs,
yeah,
set
gaming
up or something,
PCs,
man.
consoles, even games that are crossplay. You just go in there with your
Just
buddies, you
everything.
order some beers at a table, and you're sitting there just like
That'd be sick.
playing
man.
some game. You know,
Yeah.
just
Pay by
like
the
an entry
hour?
fee. That'd be so
Yeah, just
sick,
like
man.
bring you wings, or some
Appetizers,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
man,
dude,
that'd be
it's
sick.
lucrative. It would do well. I know it would.
And then have like the major sports games like up at the
Yeah,
bar
you
or
could be
something.
watching.
Yeah, that'd be
Exactly.
dope, man.
And plus, the people like you're advertising these games in the bar, and they're playing them. That's free advertisement money from that. You know, reach out to them, and be like, I've got this bar.
Hell, a lot of people might like decide to try a game there that they're interested in playing.
Exactly.
That's one. So like, not
And they're going to
necessarily-
spend money.
If
when
you
they
have
walk through
Call
the
of
door.
Duty at home, they might not necessarily come out to play Call of Duty, but if they've never played it, like the new Battle Royale, they just go play it at that place and like, yeah, I got to get this.
Exactly.
Whatever it might be.
Yeah, I think a barcade would do really well here. I really do.
That'd be cool, man.
It'd be
Yeah,
great.
I mean, I'd go.
There we go, man. Let's
think it'd
pitch
be-
in right now. Okay, new fund.
Asheville,
Yeah.
Johnson
Barcade
City.
startup fund right here on the
Yeah.
stream.
No, dude, up at the Pinnacle,
You
they'd
think?
kill, man. Yeah, I think it would.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Pinnacle's
Especially-
Go to
Yeah.
go to there for an hour, like go to eat, go see
yeah,
a movie or
with all the
something.
Casino
Yeah.
or something.
meet up at the barcade. Dude, if one of y'all text me right now and was like, we're going to the barcade, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm there. That'd be so much fun.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be.
Damn, I was gonna say something, but
I don't know how to make that idea happen, but it sounds like a pretty cool idea.
Money,
Money? Yeah, money's a good a good
Gotta
foundation.
take out
Investors.
like fuck. We'd have to take out pretty big.
I don't know
amount.
how much it would be to get land at the Pinnacle.
I mean, yeah.
Not even that is you gotta be rich.
every day it gets. We better put it in before they put the casino in at exit 5.
Oh my god, dude!
I
Imagine.
was like, I think even land there would go up.
You think my property value is going to go up being
Close to
local?
a casino?
Yeah?
Dude, if you were anywhere near that old mall, absolutely.
I'm walking distance basically
Absolutely.
from that mall.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it'd be a little hike. I mean, it'd probably take me 10 minutes to get to my house, but yeah.
I couldn't imagine it going down because I feel like the casino is going to want that land.
Dude, listen, they offer me more than what my house is worth for that land.
I feel like they're going to
That's
want
what I'm saying,
I'm
dude.
down, dude. Let's
That's
go.
what I'm saying. Like all these people always fight because that's like fuck. You
So
get-
many
Yeah,
memories here.
That, or even think about it, like.
But you make
I could
memories
rent it out.
elsewhere.
Memories of what?
Yeah.
Like which
Depression
strain of
and fucking
disease did you
just-
get
yeah.
from that mall railing?
like damn, dude.
For people that don't know, we're getting a
Oh, yeah.
casino put in locally. Like we don't have anything like that around here. So.
In the area
In
is
Virginia.
freaking
In
out
Virginia,
about it.
period. Like,
Well,
they
there's
had to
no,
pass
there's no
laws.
legal
Yeah.
there's no legal gambling in
Yeah,
Virginia.
in
will this
Virginia,
be the
period.
first casino ever in Virginia?
Yeah, I think I was.
Probably.
My friend Neil, he's the mayor of Bristol, and he was him and Anthony Farnham. I don't know if those both are like delegates. Well, he's delegate, and then I think Neil's the mayor. And yeah, they've been pushing for this hard, and they're really trying to make it happen. And I drive by and I see these signs. Like when I'm driving by, it's like vote no and this and that. Like, why would you like? It's gonna bring crime and drugs. Like it's not already here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
right.
You know what I mean?
second
I mean,
or
people-
third most like methed out area in the country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He actually put out something. I think it was today. Let me look it up here.
I mean, I'm all for it, man.
I think it's great.
on the-
I
It's
think
like
it's a
we were
good
talking.
idea.
Was it me and you that were
become
talking?
gambling,
We were talking about how like it's gonna bring jobs to the area.
Yeah, a ton
the
of
train.
jobs.
They're gonna
Dude,
start up the train
They're
station
trying to
in
get
Bristol.
the train station to come back through Bristol, like travel
Yeah.
trains, like
Oh.
for
And then
personal
it'll
use.
bring in
Dude.
Uber for people that come in that like get
you'll
off the
create
train
more
don't have
Uber and
cars.
Lyft
Sick.
jobs
Yeah.
and like the train, like you
Hotels.
can travel
Oh,
from
my
like
Lord.
Bristol to Blacksburg, Roanoke, Richmond, all that
Yeah,
by train. That'd
Bradford.
be awesome.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't see a downside to it. It's just I feel like people are too set in their ways to get past it. The
Well-
people that say no, you know what I mean?
I think a lot of people that say no are like,
They're very misinformed. I
they
feel.
think everybody that wants the
Yeah,
they think that you're just probably a sinner.
yeah. They've only heard of the gambling addiction. Like they've never
Right.
heard of like just how much fun it is to go out one night.
Gambling,
Like
will
set your
ruin
own
lives.
limits, man. You know, like if you can't do it, don't
You
go.
have-
Exactly.
Have
The
some
House is in
fucking
it, but passed the
self-control.
Tina bill. That happened a few days ago.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So
yeah.
I mean, I think you gotta think, man. The city of Bristol is broke. Like they are not doing well. So this will bring a lot of revenue, a lot of jobs that we can need.
I
So,
say we do it.
And
I
could you imagine the
Well, we've already
influx?
done it, but
The influx for Bristol, like when there's a casino here and the race is going on, or
Yeah.
when the casino is here and Rhythm and Roots.
yeah, it's only gonna add to like.
Yo, Nate.
The
Hey,
infrastructure.
Nate, thanks for the follow, brother.
Oh,
Oh,
nice,
man.
dude. What's up, man?
Yeah, I tweeted it out and sent it to everybody. So we're getting all
Nice.
all the homies up in here, man.
Is that the
I
guy we
tweeted
were
it,
just talking about?
No,
Nate,
have you never met Nate?
he
Nate?
may have not met Nate yet.
Hey,
You
Nate?
would know if I say you met Nate. You
No.
would immediately know.
Oh, you were just talking about a guy named Neil, not Nate.
No, not
That's
Nate.
my bad.
No,
Sorry.
not the mayor did not just follow us. I assure you, but
Oh, I mean, I thought it
That'd be
sounded
dope,
exciting.
that'd be
Yeah.
sick though, right? No, I mean
Nate's
we don't have
good,
like an
too.
established relationship. Yeah, Nate's my dude. Yeah, I think a casino will be a good thing for the area. Definitely, without doubt.
Yeah, but you know who we need to get sponsored by that's sponsoring everybody?
So.
Manscaped.
Manscaped. Yeah.
Dude, they literally say the word balls on the radio.
Yeah,
It's like, take care of your balls. And I'm in here driving to work in the morning, like on 95.9. I'm like,
Dude, yeah. Free beer and Holly.
yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
And then we were talking about,
dude, I listen to them
Yeah.
almost every morning, man.
dude,
Dude,
I love them.
if they want to sponsor us, I'm not gonna lie. I've got one in my bathroom right now. It's a great product.
Plug.
Yeah. The
Dude,
2.0.
I've been looking
I don't
at
have
buying.
the 3.0.
I've been
but-
looking at buying one for like the last couple weeks. Just
Yeah. I mean, they have the 2.0 at Target.
yeah.
Good buy, man.
Alert Target?
Yeah. Yeah, they have the.
How much are those things?
Well, it comes with like
Very
a bunch of
affordable,
stuff.
man.
Worth enough not to like
I just use a
scrape
knife.
your balls. You ever scrape your
Man,
balls?
have you ever
Let me
nicked
tell you
your
how
balls with an
painful
electric
that
razor?
shit is.
That's
Just
why
the
it's
worst.
Dude, that's why I'm telling you, you need to get it because it's not. Like,
Dude,
it
I
doesn't
sit
have
right
to
there
be.
in my
hurts
zipper
so
once,
bad,
and
like
I
it
wanted
just
to die.
like
It doesn't
the
have
amount
to.
of
though.
shock that happens
yeah.
immediately,
Yeah.
and then the blood, like you're not gonna bleed to death,
Yeah.
but you feel like
Yeah,
you
but you
might.
feel like you're
You
going
think
to.
you're
That's what
going
I'm
to.
saying.
You
though,
feel like
like,
you're castrated.
with
I
that,
have never been so worried about bleeding to death besides when I nicked
with the
my balls.
Manscaped 2.0, you don't have to worry about that, brother.
Exactly. It's got guards.
It's got skin safe technology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tell me about it.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, tell me about your
Balls,
balls, bro.
2.0.
How they feeling?
I do have the 2.0.
3.0.
Tell me about the
They have the
skin safe
3.0 now, but
Like
they,
the 3.0
they
lawnmower
only have the
or something.
2.0 at Target.
Do they come in
Time
different
update.
colors?
No. You
Okay.
can use it in the shower. It's waterproof.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's
Dude.
awesome.
Clog your drains.
There it is, man.
Yeah. Dude, you use a hair catcher.
Don't let your memes
Fuck,
be
where
memes,
you
bro.
at, man?
Just bomb.
But
How much
seriously,
hair do you have, man?
Right? Like how often are you having
Christ.
to like fight through it?
Clog your shower drain? Oh, you need a manscaper so you can stop using the
Rolling
fucking weed
20s.
eater,
Hey,
man.
there's
Oh,
James.
what's
What's
up,
up,
bro?
bro?
man.
What's up, man?
What's up, buddy? Hope you doing all right.
It's like when I said Rolling 20s, I was like, I know that name from somewhere.
They're over there celebrating Shane's birthday. So happy birthday, Shane! If you guys are
Yeah, happy
got to pull
birthday,
up
man.
over there.
Happy birthday, brother. St. Patty's Day is Tuesday, isn't it?
it was
Yeah,
canceled.
that's all I always
St.
know.
Patrick's
Shane's
Day's
birthday.
canceled, man.
Yeah.
No drinking
Yeah,
Tuesday.
canceled, dude.
Cancel.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. We
That's
don't.
how I always
we
know.
don't cancel St. Patty's Day.
The Irish don't care.
No,
They don't give a shit, bro.
we don't care. In the war zone, waiting on Shane. Oh yeah, dude. Warzone is awesome. We've talked
Dude,
about it a little bit already, but
We got our first win with Roland.
We
Me
did.
And Anthony, we got our first win.
I've got
first
second-
game.
First game.
win.
I got
Yeah,
second
that was sick.
multiple times or third with Dub. But
It's a tough game, man.
It is tough. I think just getting used to the game though.
well, Dub and I
I-
are always going in with just two of us, and that's it. Trying to fight everybody. And
Yeah, that makes it hard. I think once duos come out, like they always started out with like at least 3 or 4, just to like
Yeah.
feel how it feels.
Well, they said
you know?
they said they're bringing in more
They will for sure.
playlists. So.
But J-Mo, I'm sure you agree. We talked about it the other night. Like that's definitely the most polished BR that I've played. You agree? I'll wait for you to respond. We'll continue to talk, but yeah, man, Warzone's great. Like for anybody that's new here to the podcast, I'm new here as well, but to the podcast, but I'm a mod. But Warzone is completely free to play, so just download it and play it.
quick plug, real
Yeah.
quick. If you're in the podcast and you enjoy it, hit that follow button. We'd really appreciate it.
There you go.
Yeah,
But,
helps out.
sorry,
We're trying to get
sorry, I
that.
had to say that.
Yeah, we're
First you
trying.
gotta say it, man. I mean, you gotta
We're trying to get to
follow
that
it.
50 follower point, man. That's all we need to be affiliate.
Dude,
It's
we need
50
to-
followers.
We need to
That's
get you
all we
guys
need.
an incentive because that for my stream that worked. You remember when I had that the game? I got a game free with my mic that I bought,
Yeah.
and I just had like a giveaway thing, and honestly, like people turned up, and you know, it's
Dude,
we
I'll
found something.
do this, man. If we can get to affiliate, I will give away a game. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I know what you were gonna say. My house, bro. I'm giving it away.
No, I'll give away like I don't know.
He'll decide as
He'll
the
decide,
shots of
yeah.
Southern
Don't-
Comfort
don't-
is
don't
rolling
make this
in.
now.
If we get
it's
to
fine.
if we get to affiliate, we'll buy like a fucking Visa gift card or something and give it away.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
We'll do some kind of giveaway,
That'd
man.
be good.
I don't know. I
Where,
can't-
where we are?
I'll start doing these with my shirt.
I don't know.
I don't even know how many followers.
Can't,
we have,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Turn
I
to
should be able to
service.
see. Hold up.
that's not true.
Can't show nipples.
I saw a dude shirtless
No, I
on
don't-
Twitch earlier.
I don't know how it works, man.
Bullshit.
He's like, I was looking at dude.
I've been keeping.
I was looking at dude's nipples earlier.
No, it just came up when you pulled up the website. Some dude
Yeah.
standing there shirtless. I've been keeping my shirt on for my Twitch workouts. And
Take it off, dude. Fuck it.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm not keeping it on anymore. Fuck the rules.
Yeah, do
No,
it.
So right now,
Got one in the car if you want to have.
I'm gonna say we here, but we're 17 followers, man.
Water.
Oh.
So we'll need 43.
43.
No,
Dude,
33.
There, I'd rather go
33.
there.
Yeah,
33
math is
followers.
hard. Math is
Man.
hard.
At 33 followers, we'll
Probably
do,
good and cold.
we'll do a game
I don't
giveaway.
like cold.
Yeah.
We'll do a game
I think
giveaway
so.
at
I mean, like
33.
cold as
Well, I mean, 50
outside.
total.
50. Yeah, 33 more, man. So invite your homies.
What's
Game, we're gonna do a game giveaway at 50 followers
Come on in.
What
because
game?
that'll get us to the
like
affiliate.
a hard copy of a game or a download?
Like
down-
digital, I think.
it's all
What
digital,
game we giving
man.
away?
Whatever games, like whatever game is.
We're giving
popular
away
at the
Warzone,
moment.
bro.
The winner can
Yeah.
Follow stream. We're giving it away.
Yeah.
This is where
I don't know, man. Like,
Well, you want the winner to pick?
Got
We pick a random follower, and then they can pick what game they would like.
Yeah, that'd be
The way
cool.
I did it, I had just everybody, like, I picked all the names. I did it based off of who showed up, basically. Who showed up.
Yeah.
Like, you guys showed up through the stream, and then that way I had like 10 or 15 people, and I just basically plugged all their names in and did a wheel spin. And then
Oh,
whoever,
yeah, I
whoever
forgot about
won,
the wheel spin.
yeah, just give it.
I don't know what game to give away though, because there's
Well, you got time to think about it. You know what I mean? So just
Yeah.
You know?
Either,
I mean,
either that or let them pick, like you said,
Yeah.
the game.
I mean, the only game I can think of right now that people are really playing that's paid is like Escape from Tarkov.
EFT, yeah.
$1,000 giveaway, dude. I'll do it.
All right, Shay, I got you, bro.
That's pocket change, man.
If you're donating it, we'll give
Yeah.
it away.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Shay, donate 1,000, we'll give it away.
You donate 1,000, we'll give 100 away.
Yeah.
God, I gotta piss.
That's like one guy to two. But
Yeah.
that's one golf
You
club
should.
for Shay, man.
Should we take a break?
great.
I mean, just
We've never. That's unprecedented.
Yeah,
I know.
Never
We've
done
never
that.
done that.
Let's keep people in
we'll
here.
piss in these bottles before
All
we
right,
get
let's
up.
do it.
I'm
All
under
right.
the table.
Take it
Hold
in.
on,
Take it
bro.
in. It's alcohol.
I can't
Yeah.
stop once I start. It stings.
Well,
I do have to pee though. I'm
Like-
gonna be
I do
straight.
too, man.
about the giveaway
though.
though, like one thing we got, like whenever we hit 50 followers, like whatever game's gonna be popular at that time, because it might be Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it could
at
be.
that point. I
Yeah,
mean, who
dude, I
knows
can't
how long it's
wait
gonna
for that
take.
game, dude.
Yeah, it looks
it's
great.
Speaking of
so good.
Cyberpunk, you want to know what I did not realize? Fucking Shane Falco is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, dude.
Didn't realize it.
How many times did you watch that movie before you
bunch.
realized it?
Oh shit! I realized it
I mean, it sounds like
watching
today.
Pete Davidson
Yeah.
on Hot Ones. That's when I realized it.
You ever watch Keanu Reeves movies and think that that's just like one of the later sequels to the Matrix when they reintegrate back in.
Yeah, he's reintegrated back in,
Yeah.
bro.
He puts back
John
in and then he
Wick.
wakes up as John
And he just
Wick
starts
or, like,
killing everybody
Shane
because of his
Falco
dog.
or something.
He's just the same person.
It's just Keanu Reeves
It's
playing video games
Dude,
in the Matrix.
That is
That'd
when
be
you
so
know
dope, man.
like he transcends acting, and that's you know what I mean. Like he
Yeah.
really does. He can play anything, and it's just like Keanu is Keanu.
And he's
Just like-
got that Bill and Ted coming up too.
Another Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I don't know if you guys like Will
Which is
Ferrell or not,
great.
but he's the
Yeah.
same kind of way. Like he is who he is, and he can't
Oh, yeah.
really do
Well, that's the thing.
much
like,
else.
Keanu has to be Keanu.
Exactly.
But Keanu sells also. Like the movies that he's in, he is definitely always himself. Like he talks the same. Like a lot of people look down on that. Like, well, he's just Keanu Reeves. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, but like his movies are good as Keanu Reeves.
Exactly. Did you see him come out there when they announced Cyberpunk or whatever? When they were talking about it, he came on stage.
Yeah, at E3.
Yeah.
I
And
saw
what was
it.
that? You're amazing. What was it? He was like, that's a meme. What is it? Shay, you'll know when he like someone yelled something to him. And he
Oh,
yelled
yeah.
back.
I don't even
Like
remember,
you're
dude.
amazing, or you're
All right,
whatever.
I gotta go piss.
Yeah, I have
Sorry,
to as
dude.
well. I'm sure these two can keep it going.
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
just chill.
I'll be
I'll
right
chill
back.
while you guys go piss.
We'll just take turns.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But you got 2 bathrooms.
Yeah. I'll go to the other one. All right. You guys keep it up.
It's just
man.
me and you, dude.
All right.
Fuck.
We know how to talk to each other, Matt. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
A little bit, anyways.
We've gone from the title is 3 Dudes in a Podcast, and we've gone from 4 dudes to 2. At no point in time have we had 3 dudes so far.
Fuck.
What's up, everybody?
Not a damn thing. God, I gotta piss though.
Matt's
I don't
really
know
got a
what's going on.
tink.
Holy fuck! I've drank
How many beers have you had?
7, I think.
Nice. Although
Dude,
it normally
no.
doesn't hit you like this.
It doesn't. But you don't know the weird thing is, it's like I'm not really even buzzed. I don't know if that's
You wait till you piss.
yeah. I don't know if that's good or bad.
No,
man.
you break the seal.
Or I also haven't stood up in a while.
You break the seal and you'll stumble coming back to the podcast.
might not make it
You
back.
fucking just
dude.
knock shit over.
No, I might make it back.
You look like Jim Leahy going down
Yeah.
the trailer stairs.
Well, they're gone. They were talking about whatever game's popular, but whatever game you guys want, we'll fucking buy for you.
Yeah, give us some
I
ideas.
think that's a little better.
I think it's a great idea to do a little giveaway at 50 followers.
Yeah, man.
But I don't want to tell you what game it's going to be because maybe you won't like it. So
Exactly. Whatever you want, we'll
Yeah.
get you.
what would be great is if you guys like follow and then like I don't know, do a vote, comment or something. Like we can tally the votes. Most
Yeah.
popular game gets what's given away.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Because I don't want to choose the game for
That'd
them.
be fun.
'Cause you're right. They might not like the game.
Yeah.
Like-
We really just want more interaction. Would be good. you
Exactly.
know?
But
Put it down there. Yeah.
it's hard to tell what's going to be popular. But I'd say fucking once we hit that, it'll still be Call of Duty.
I think that battle royale is really going to pick up.
Well, it's picked
What is
up.
what's it called? Warzone. Is it Warzone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll stay popular
it's
because they're just
awesome.
going to keep like refining it. They're just going to keep clearing any bugs out of it and everything, and it's just going to be good.
It's legit already, dude.
Yeah.
It's so smooth.
Well, I've seen where it's kicked Doc off a couple times. I think Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
watching
dude.
him play the other
But it's
day. and
almost
I'm
like
pretty
any
sure,
game. It's like almost
Rosie
any
kicked
game
him
that
off.
happens though now.
Doc is so funny though, man.
God, yeah,
He is
dude.
hilarious. You see, he was announcing the platform he's going to stream
Yeah,
on. And I'm like,
dude, everybody was like YouTube, YouTube.
yeah,
Like,
but I knew he was going to stay on
Yeah.
Twitch. He makes, I mean,
why would you switch from Twitch?
exactly. But for Doc, like, I used to think it's not about the money until I have to watch an ad every like 3 minutes. to
Yeah,
watch a stream.
there's so
You know
many
what I'm saying?
ads on.
Tons of them. But at least now on Twitch you can see like the stream because before you couldn't see nothing. Now you can
Yeah.
at least see it up in the top. But man, that dude. Do you see that time that person shot up his house?
Yeah, dude, he was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god,
he
that
was so
I
mad.
think he
Yeah,
had it so
I would
good.
be too. It's
Fuck
crazy.
yeah, got my kid in there.
Yeah, man.
Like
I couldn't imagine that happening. I really could not.
that's one of the
imagine
only
that
times I've
happening.
really ever seen him break character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean like that was.
But still, that's
Well, besides
ridiculous,
the,
man.
that unfortunate event that unfolded the first
Oh,
time,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're not gonna talk about that now, but yeah.
Somebody has to fill me in about that later because I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
not gonna talk about
But
it.
it
on
was.
stream.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
So is there a YouTube gaming site now?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can
stream.
share on YouTube. That's been for years
It's
now.
like the
It's-
three
Well, I know
big.
you can live stream on YouTube, but I mean, is there one specific for gaming?
I think so.
Like,
yeah,
I
I'm
think
pretty
it's
sure,
YouTube
because
gaming, isn't it?
remember what's his name went there.
Courage
from,
went there.
Courage. Well, I'm talking about the like the original people that went there was dude that used to do casting for Call of Duty. I can't remember. Fwiz is his name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Fwiz. He went to head up that entire program, and at first it's kind of weird because like he's going from this this different world to doing that, and yeah, I mean it's a huge community. It really is. It's a whole game YouTube gaming. I think is what it is.
Yeah, well, I saw that earlier, but that was the first. It was either today or yesterday. I think it was today. I saw a thing for YouTube gaming, and that's the first
Yeah.
I've seen of it.
Yep.
So you got YouTube, Twitch, and like Mixer. Those are the three biggest, I guess.
Yep. It's either Google or Amazon, bro. It's pretty much all you got these days.
Like
I mean, you got
Ninja,
Mixer also, obviously.
I
you
forgot
know.
Shroud went to Mixer.
Shroud went to Mixer. Goth went to Mixer.
I forgot.
Ninja went to
Ninja.
Mixer. You know what I mean? And you gotta think that they got multi-million-dollar deals too.
Oh yeah.
Multi-million. Which could you imagine? Like, you come over here and stream for 3 years, you got guaranteed $10 million. I'm pretty sure that's what they said that Ninja is making. 10
I'd
million.
be like, fuck you.
I'd be like,
the
let's
next-
go, boy.
Yeah,
Let's
the
believe
next
it.
3 or every year for 3 years?
For 3 years, guaranteed for
Okay.
3 years. He has to stream there for 3 years, I think, is what it is. And but after that's over, he can go back to Twitch if he wants to.
So, I mean, is that the only money he's making through them?
No,
or is he
no,
also
he
getting, like,
still gets
donations
paid
and stuff?
while so he still has subs. He still has
Yeah.
you know,
He's sponsored. He's sponsored by like Adidas, Red Bull.
It is
like,
weird that a
he's
shoe
making-
company sponsors it.
Yeah, he's got his own shoes now.
Wow.
Well, you gotta think, man. Like it's gone beyond sports, like actual physical sports, because gaming makes so much money.
Like Ninja's streamed for a long time, but dude, he got so big.
I mean, he was a Halo pro.
man.
Yeah.
You know, if no one remembers, like that's
Yeah,
when he
dude.
started.
Like at one point, he had like 142,000 subscribers on Twitch.
Yeah, I mean that's when he was playing like
And
Drake.
after
and,
like taking the money out, that's $3 per subscriber.
so,
Per subscriber, 142,000.
Matt,
Like, dude.
Where's Matt? You
I don't know.
Like,
Matt,
gee, what?
gotta go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna keep this rolling here. We're gonna do a little.
We're just taking piss
yeah, we're just
breaks.
gonna do. I'm gonna step out this for a second so you can get out.
I'm about to embarrass myself because I can't get it around this fucking chair, dude.
Moving the table, dude.
Jesus. You got this thing lazy boyed right now, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, pretty much. So what we're huh? Oh Jesus Christ! What's
Oh
going on?
my god. It's all going to shit.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Well, what's up, Twitch? I'm the only one that doesn't have to pee or had to run off into an emergency because I think the smoke detector was going off. So, just hanging out. Hey, there's another person.
What?
Where's my second?
I think that's it.
Is that Matt?
I don't know. Maybe.
Is it? Alright, cool. The fire alarm's going off.
I heard that.
It goes off like at the smallest hint of like any kind of smoke or anything, man.
Oh, now I can smell it.
Yeah.
That's fun. Dude, you know what I'm craving?
Yeah.
Grilled cheese.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever craved a grilled cheese.
Dude, you know what's really good? If you have spaghetti,
Spaghetti.
if you ever eat spaghetti, dude, like the leftovers the next day,
Yeah.
put that on bread with some cheese.
Oh yeah, dude. That's so.
Dude, it's so good.
The amount of times I've craved a grilled cheese are probably I could count on one hand. The times I've craved spaghetti are almost zero.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, I like it.
I like
don't really
spaghetti
crave
like
it
when
either.
it's available, but I don't think I've ever craved it.
Dude, I just know like after I ate like a big like plate of spaghetti or something, I just feel like a piece of shit, man. Like, it's just like there's so many carbs. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I just don't
man.
see the point in eating just pasta. Like, if something else is in it, I could definitely enjoy it, but there's got to
Yeah.
be something else.
Yeah, like I like a good Cajun chicken pasta, you know,
Sure.
or something. But like just spaghetti, because like you always make enough spaghetti to where like you'll eat it the first night, and then you feel like shit, and you'll save some for the next day, and you'll heat it up and eat it
Speaking
again.
of pasta, so Corbin had so much pasta the other day, he was constipated for like an entire day.
That's what I was just saying. Like it's so many carbs, and
Yeah.
like, just
And
it's-
he was
it's-
miserable, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Beth, which is his godmother, said that he ate and ate and ate and ate and ate and ate, and I was like, Stuffing in good.
He's got the same pasta addiction everybody else has.
Exactly,
He's
dude.
got the white girl pasta addiction.
Dude, I will tell you, one of my coming down off of carbs is one of the hardest things in the world.
Yeah, because
Like,
there's so many good
You
carbs,
have never felt so hungry than when you get hungry and you trying to not eat carbs.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the amount
Exactly.
of carbs I eat. Like I can eat
And
as
then
much
I
protein
eat
as I want, dude.
The
and it's
amount
not-
of hangry that you
Yeah,
get
man.
when you're craving sugar
It's like you're
and
eating
you're
that
hungry.
thing that has no carbs. You're just mad.
Yeah,
Just the whole
you
time.
are.
You're just
It
like,
really
man,
is.
fuck this shit.
Yeah,
You know?
like
That's
dude,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
I mean, like, dude, compared to just like a piece of like boneless, skinless chicken breast to like a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and you're just like,
I've been just doing wings. I'm gonna
I
be
mean,
honest
no
with you. Just like
comparison.
the just like flats and stuff. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
literally, that's what I've been doing. Just put them in the air fryer. And
Yeah.
air fryer will change your life.
yeah.
It
air
will
fryers
change
are
your life
awesome,
for real.
dude.
Whoever's watching,
I don't have one.
Dude.
But everybody else that I know does.
Telling you,
loves
man.
it.
They're great,
Spend
man.
the
I
money
haven't
on
had anybody complain about an air
it
fryer.
is so amazing. Dude, the wings are just crispy.
Yeah.
Like it is.
And like the amount of like grease you just catch in the bottom that you're not consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very
Otherwise, it's like
Probably worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's already
Yeah,
it's
it's
already
crazy.
The skinless,
Mhm.
wings, just raw. But I mean,
yeah.
that's what I've been eating to help out, like at night and stuff. Like, cause I love wings. I can eat wings every night. Whitney's about sick of it. If you're watching, I'm sure that you'll comment. But
Dude, I love wings, man. Like I could eat them every single day.
me too.
I've seen you devour wings.
You have,
Yeah.
You
I
look
love
like
wings.
a fucking wild animal.
Yeah, I think
In
that one night, dude. I think I ate like 30
slaughtering
wings
his prey.
at least.
Yeah.
I had like 15
Just
last
right off the
night, I'm
bat.
pretty sure.
Dude, I was telling, I don't know who it was. I think Matt got here like before you guys. No, he got here while you were here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember who I was telling, but I was talking about that show Hot Ones, dude.
Whitney says I'm over wings. I know.
I could never get over wings, man. But like that show Hot Ones, like, when they get to, you've watched it, right?
Yeah.
When they get to the last wing, they put that last dab on.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, dude, I'd spread that bitch all the way across and just eat it, man.
Dude, we would have to go on that show together, and you eat them, and me just
You
talk.
just eat like the
because
first
I can't.
one.
I don't even want the first one. I don't want.
Sriracha.
I don't
want
wanna
to
smell
yeah, well,
it
it used to
normally.
be. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
They
still
changed
is,
it
isn't
up. I don't know if it is or not.
I'll eat
It's the first one's very pleasant.
I'll
You know what I
eat
mean?
the
It's your-
plain
it's your
wings.
normal-
don't
I think
want
it's
the
more of
sauce.
like a traditional, like just hot sauce now.
Yeah.
Are they?
Okay.
They're cooked in it too, and the bottles are there for show, or
Yeah,
they
I think-
dab a
No,
drop
just the
every
last
wing.
one.
Yeah,
Just
the
the last
the
one.
last, but
Which is the
unless
worst
you're
one.
Shia LaBeouf, I think he did every one, right? He put a dab on each one. Which one was that did that? I think it was Shia
remember.
LaBeouf. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, but I mean,
He put one on every one.
Dude,
I love that show. Though,
I don't
man.
I do
get that
too.
line.
It's so
Great.
good, dude. And they've had everybody you can think of.
I was
like
telling
the
him-
show, but I don't eat wings.
I was
like
telling
that.
him I got to the point now where I'll be like watching it and I'll get my own wings and I'm like eating along with them.
Dude,
while I'm
I
going
do
through
that
the thing.
with diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Oh,
Dude,
really?
I will go like Friday nights. I'll go out and get a cheat meal and come home and just fucking pig out while Guy Fieri is on TV, also pigging out.
Dude,
I'm
I was
just
like,
like, I'm with you, man.
All right,
right
yeah.
here, man.
Do you know how like his name is always like pronounced Guy Fieri,
Yeah.
and like that one person we both know says Guy Fieri? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It is Guy Fieri.
Is it?
Yeah, because I would actually, it's a weird tie-in because I watched the Hot Ones with him on it, and that's what they were saying.
Oh,
They
that's
said
people
Guy
say-
Fieri, and he's like, "Oh, you caught it!" Like the,
Huh.
like the pronunciation. Yeah,
No,
Is it
now
Italian?
I feel
Is
dumb
it-
and I don't want to talk.
Yeah,
about
I
it.
I
guess.
guess it's
I don't
Italian.
know.
It sounds Italian. Mainly because I heard fetty, like fettuccine. I don't know.
yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, man. I really enjoy watching the Hot Ones though. Like if you haven't seen it, chat, like check it out. It's amazing. I doubt you haven't seen it at this point or heard of it at least.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's millions of views on every video. Dude loves cheese.
loves cheese.
It's fucking Matt.
It is.
Where's Matt?
I
He's
don't
taking
know.
a shit apparently.
Yeah.
Get off your phone.
Come back in, bro.
Yeah, dude, but that diners, drive-ins, and dive show, I
haven't seen it.
love. You haven't seen it?
I used to watch it like a
No.
long time ago, but like I feel like I haven't seen it in a long time.
If I
Like when
had,
it first came out, I watched
if I
it.
had the money and a nice good roadster vehicle, I would love to just drive to the places he goes to, and just take a trip, just stopping by
Yeah.
these places because they look awesome. It'd be a huge road trip. Plus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Hawaii and
So he just hits
Mexico and
different
shit.
spots like on the map.
So name your favorite dive joint in the area, like a place that has like great food. It's not like a mainstream place. It's just like a one local store,
Okay.
right? He
Yeah.
goes to places like that make like great.
So it's kind of
food.
like on State Street. What's that place called? The burger joint there.
Like
Yeah.
Burger Bar.
Burger Bar.
Yeah.
Totally,
Kind of like
something
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Like he would go in, he would get like the 2 or 3 top things
Blue
on
Circle.
the menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like just have them make like their like known dishes, and he just talks about them, hangs out
That's
with
awesome,
the cooks,
man.
makes some jokes, and like it's just that for 30 minutes to an hour. It's awesome.
That's what's up.
It is, but it
I've
always
never
makes me
felt
so hungry. man.
hungry. as
Yeah,
watching.
that's why when I watch the hot ones, I'm like, I gotta start eating wings with it. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna make it. Honestly,
It's interesting to see who like eats the boneless and the bone-in wings.
Oh, do they offer boneless wings?
Well, I didn't even think about it. Like I hadn't watched that many until like the most recent one with David Dobrik, the YouTube guy. He eats like boneless wings.
Oh yeah.
Whitney
Yeah.
loves boneless wings. I think that's part of it. She's not a fan of like the bone in, and like that's my favorite thing.
stand up.
I like boneless wings. I'll eat bone in.
Dude, I like either one, man.
I like boneless
I like
wings.
bone in. I don't
There's
know.
something about a bone in I like more.
They're
Me too.
glorified chicken nuggets, but who doesn't like chicken nuggets?
Well,
You know.
well, Corbin kind of. I don't know. He's not a huge fan. Of
I don't know. I feel like
I guess it feels like you're like just like devouring, like an animal. Like you're just like with
We're
the
talking
bone. You
about
know.
I just feel like I have to be too picky with a bone-in wing and like not eat the bone.
Well, dude,
sure, but you
I've gotten
learn
to the
how to eat
point where
around
like
it.
yeah, I can just like one
me
bite
too.
it, dude.
Like a flat.
Every
Dude, I
one
just
of them.
take it like that and just.
Yeah, same
Pull
here.
it
Just
out.
pull the 2 bones out with the round one. You can either go like corn on the cob style, or you can just go like straight in like.
Dude,
oh,
There's an art to
I've
it.
seen
Derek.
it, man. I've seen lions with better table manners when eating meat.
Dude, I don't eat boneless wings, man.
Well, fine, but
I mean,
will.
I'll be honest. The
bone-in.
wings at our job are really good.
I like
they always
boneless.
have Wing Wednesdays.
Like,
so
I don't know.
they're pretty good.
For some reason, like I always get boneless wings from Domino's. Like if I ever get them from there,
Yeah.
I don't know why I
I've
like
had
them.
them;
from
those
there.
are good. But like, I literally just like with boneless
But
wings.
anywhere
I can
else, I
literally
like
grab,
bone-in.
grab, shovel. You know, like with a bone-in wing, I'm like, okay, take that bone out of the
You-
way, finish that one
You
off.
just
That's
go
good,
again. It's
yeah.
just
You
fucking
just gotta
annoying.
get in there.
You still
man.
know the way, man.
It's annoying.
I'll
Just
show
gotta
you.
get in there, dude.
Yeah, I prefer bone in, honestly.
Well,
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Mellow Mushroom has the best wings. I'm telling you,
I've still not eaten them from there, man.
dude.
I still haven't.
The
had
last time I
wings
ate a
and
mellow mushroom, I remember getting like a pizza or something. I know like these tall, weird looking grains
Bone in
of
or
trap-
annoying. I just fucking
Bone
love
in
bone
or
annoying.
annoying.
See,
that's what I'm
dude.
That's
saying.
Whitney, man. Like she hates.
But like, I like.
Well,
the,
I mean,
I like the flat ones.
I will admit,
too.
like
Yeah,
I will
flat
admit,
ones.
I love just like sometimes I like just a boneless wing. I can just eat like
That's what-
nonchalant.
Yes.
dude. You get.
But there's other times when I really want to get into it.
I mean, I'm
man.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just
I'm
grab
sure-
that
it's kind of like the
motherfucker.
difference between like an IPA and just.
That's what I was about to say.
beer,
I'm
you
pretty
know?
sure you've already said it, but dude, you get those flat ones. You can literally just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's something.
all
Pull
of
it
it.
out, yeah.
I think it's
all
just
of
like a primal thing.
I
man.
like
Yeah, I think it is too. That's what I was trying to say. It's kind of like you're just
so good.
carnivore.
You're
It's
saying
just
I'm
like-
not a. You're
Yeah.
saying I'm not a fucking killer. That's what it is.
I mean,
yeah, dude.
you
That
said
hurts.
it, not me.
That hurts.
I know you're a killer.
I'm as much of a killer as anybody else in this room.
I took this dude, and he killed his first deer. I took him.
Well, there you
Remember-
go.
We were.
Well, I can say I've never killed a deer,
Dude,
so I mean, who's
we were
nailing it
sitting
down?
there eating.
I've taken a life.
Dude, remember? We were sitting there eating freaking
I've hit a squirrel.
graham
so I guess
crackers,
we're-
Graham
and milk.
crackers and
Yeah.
drinking milk,
Yeah,
and
dude.
just in the middle of the woods on a cold ass day.
Yeah,
And we hear a
dude. I remember exactly what you said to me. You looked through the scope of your gun. And you're like, "There's a deer over there." I was like, "Shoot it!"
Yeah. It's just a dry hesitation, and then Matt goes,
That was awesome, man.
Yep, he's probably doing that.
That was a good time.
Dude,
you
you still got that
guy?
Himself away.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
I still got it."
Dude,
Probably
Matt
hasn't been
shot a
fired much
deer
since
as it
then.
was charging me.
I
man.
saved his
What?
life.
Yeah.
I
You
saved
quick
his.
scope it?
I
Yeah,
saved-
he
dude,
really
I
did. It was
Like, you
coming
just-
right
dude,
at me.
pow.
It was literally. It was piss pouring the rain too.
I shot it in the
What?
leg.
But yeah, he shot it in the leg,
It was
and
on
it
the move.
literally.
I shot it in the leg. It started charging right at me, dude, like a big
Yeah,
rag.
man.
And Matt's just like, boom, and just
Yeah,
takes
dude.
it out like I don't know,
So
like
he saved
30
you
feet
in
in
real
front
life.
of him. I mean, I don't know if
You
it
owe
had killed
Matt your
me.
life.
Yeah,
It was
Pretty much.
awesome.
Did you all see that video of
nuts.
that woman like trying to pet that moose in Canada?
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
bad idea.
Like
yeah.
everybody's like, "You're an idiot!" Like just filming this woman, and she's just walking up like petting this moose. You get kicked by that thing one time, bro. You're dead.
Oh yeah, man.
Even if it bites you,
Yeah.
like
'Cause-
it might not have sharp teeth, but its jaws will.
I mean, a
break
moose
your
is what,
fucking
like
arm.
800 pounds,
Dude.
minimum.
Think about going
Like a
against
small
anything.
one?
Seeing
small
something that
one
big.
probably.
Yeah, they got to be 2,000
I
when
kind
they're
of feel
big.
like a
dude.
moose would
When they're
be
full
just
grown, like
Yeah.
2,000
massive.
pounds. I'm gonna look it up.
especially with a rack on it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
look it up. I don't know how it's
2,200
stupid.
pounds,
I'm gonna go
fully grown.
What would
I'm
it
gonna
take
go
to put that thing
1,600
down?
average
Oh,
size.
I was
moose.
going 17, but yeah.
Okay.
Like,
It's
what
like
would-
the Price is Right. We made another show.
Come on down.
If you bet over, you automatically.
Oh,
lose.
it's 1,500.
Oh my God! We
Oh
all
my
lost.
God.
Son of a
It was
bitch.
close though. You won the prize.
We were all over.
That's over a ton, right?
We have
It's
to do it. We have to
$1,500
do it again,
Dude, they're among the largest animals
$1.
in the northern hemisphere,
yeah,
weighing in as
they're
much as
huge.
1,500 pounds. Average weight though is closer to 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
Could you imagine seeing one of those
So
For a
the
male,
biggest
for
would
real?
be 1,500.
Yeah,
Like,
that's insane.
Hell,
That's
females
like
probably bigger.
vehicle.
Right? Aren't females usually?
No, they're usually
bigger
800
animals?
pounds, and not here because it said
Like
they
an
were.
elk. Those are huge.
how much does a Prius weigh?
I don't know.
Let's look. I'm
Prius
curious.
It's probably like 2,800 pounds.
You think so?
I'm
Yeah.
going 22.
I want to know if it's. Like,
I mean,
what-
for all
what's
the
com-
safety regulations, it's going to have to be heavy.
3,010 to 3,220 pounds. That's
Okay, so
That's
half
actually
of a
pretty
Prius.
heavy,
That's
man.
very heavy
It's
for
pretty
the low
heavy.
horsepower.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's insanely heavy.
Yeah.
Buy a sports car, assholes.
Yeah. I mean,
Your quarter
That's
mile
actually
time
kinda-
in a Prius is just not
that's
going to
kind of
cut it.
shocking, man.
It's
honestly.
heavy, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Me
that.
either.
Well, they
I
also-
was
they
starting to
do
think
have
that
the
it's like
battery
I wonder-
like a
batteries are
Prius.
I wonder how
Dude.
much a Tesla weighs.
We're
Yeah,
at
I
work.
was thinking
They're
that
also
too.
going to be
We were
heavy.
at work yesterday.
Well, they use a lot of like lightweight metals and stuff in their
Dude,
cars. So
we were at work yesterday,
2,900.
and one of the new fucking electric Lexus passed us.
Oh my god, dude.
4,300.
4,300 to
That's so
4,960.
Heavy.
That's super heavy.
I have seen one of those take off though, and
they're
will
just like
scoosh.
Yeah.
Dude, on
But
the,
that's heavy.
and it doesn't
I'm-
sound
Yeah.
like anything is happening. It's
On-
just
on the-
silent.
Yeah.
Just-
on the Grand Tour, man, the dude had one of the fucking Jeremy Clarkson had one of the SUV Teslas, and it
Oh, yeah.
fucking smoked that Audi R8 on the quarter
I
mile.
didn't know they had an SUV. I know they
Yeah.
made that
It's
truck,
like the
that
Tesla
ugly ass
X or
truck,
whatever.
or
The
whatever.
Cybertruck?
Yeah, the Cybertruck.
I'd drive
It's
it, dude.
ugly,
I'd
dude.
drive it,
But you
man.
got to think though. I mean, it's
I would.
The only way I would drive it would be on Mars.
dude. You got to
I would
think though.
drive it,
Those
dude.
Teslas like electric. All your power is there at once.
Yeah, it doesn't have to
No
build
turbo
up.
has to build up or anything.
It's
just
like when you turn
there.
on your light bulb, dude. It doesn't like warm up.
Yeah,
like,
it's just there, man. Like
Yeah.
that's why they're so
I
quick.
mean, it's next
dude.
level, dude. I mean, Elon Musk is the man at the forefront.
You were right about
Yeah.
the pissing thing.
Yeah, you're so drunk right now, aren't you? Yeah.
Dude, I went outside and literally pissed for a good 3 minutes straight.
There are bathrooms in this
I pissed
house.
outside, too.
No, I had to call
Yeah.
her because
We live in the
little
South.
dude got sick once or something twice.
Oh, did he?
Okay.
Yeah, but I think he just ate too much, and she put him on his stomach after that.
Yeah, man. Put him on the knee right here, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's drunk.
I
He
went
literally
outside
is like,
too.
dude, I had 7 beers, but like I feel fine. Like you're about to piss. You will come back like Jim Leahy going out of the trailer.
I heard
Just
Jim
hitting
Leahy
shit.
when
I don't
was
even know
outside,
when he
actually.
drank them though. Like he was asking, he's like, "You want to split that one?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" I looked over here. I'm like, "Oh, I thought there were like 2 left." I was like,
That was
"Damn,
it. They're
man."
done, man. That was
Well, we
it,
had a
dude.
few out there too.
That's true.
But
That's true.
Leahy freaking with the lawnmower, he's like, I'm mowing the air in. He's throwing the thing around, dude.
That's one of the best movies.
It
of
is.
the
I
show.
kind of want to go back.
I'm
and watch
so
those.
glad I got to see him before he died.
Well, Oh, you get to see him live, right?
Yeah, man, it was awesome.
Literally and figuratively.
I didn't get
It was
to.
awesome. I got a video, and literally, Randy is from me to you. Like, it's
Yeah, and his
awesome.
guts about right here.
Yeah, dude. Let's see here.
Cheeseburger eating fat ass.
I might have it.
I don't think I've ever seen that, honestly.
I might have it here. Let me see, boys. Give me just a second here. I got so much shit on here. See if I can find her. I don't even remember when that was. This was outside the mill, dude.
Oh yeah, Ferrari. Ooh, which Ferrari is that?
I'm not 100% sure, but that thing was sick, dude.
That is nice.
Yeah, man. Like, I saw it and I was
I've
like,
only
"My God, I
seen
gotta
a
take
couple
video of
Ferraris
that."
in person.
It was not a big ass.
I've seen a
Big
few.
ass spider.
But let's see here. It's somewhere.
Adam, you remember seeing that twin turbo Lamborghini,
Yeah.
all black,
The
underground racing?
was it Underground Racing? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
here's
that
a
was
good
sick,
question
man.
from Reddit here.
Remember that, Anthony?
I do remember that. Yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
It's your wedding.
Hey, listen. Well, okay, wait until you get married, dude. It is the craziest day of your life. Like,
Oh,
I
it
like
is.
that's the moment that I remember
Look at
the
this
most
video
of
guy
everything.
like here,
Obviously,
man.
That and then when we like turned around and looked at each other, dude, that was
Doing
like,
a
the most
magic
amazing
trick,
thing.
dude.
Yeah.
You think he was really?
Yeah.
Was he really drunk, or you think he's really good at playing?
He acted drunk as hell, man. Yeah,
Yeah, but he's
see this
also
magic
spent
trick I got
15
to lay
years
here
pretending.
right
No,
now,
I've
man.
never seen it.
Yeah, dude, he was doing us a magic trick for us.
It's
But,
magic.
Here's Randy.
Touch his belly.
He's like, "Frig off, Mr. Lee." Yeah, dude, it was awesome, man.
So there was a question on here. I'm interested to see if you guys can give a good response to it. So, what's the coolest website you visited that no one knows about?
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I know.
Oh. See,
Because I always tell everybody
Yeah,
if I find
I
a
go
cool
to the
website.
awesome websites thanks to these guys.
Yeah, if I find it, like I send it to other people.
So
Like, they know
I
about
mean,
it.
a lot of people don't. Well, like a lot of people don't remember like Rotten.com.
I remember
I
Rotten.com.
swear to God,
That's
that's
what I was thinking.
That's- I
Listen,
come in
I
contact
have
with
bad,
it.
awful memories of that place.
I
dude.
don't come into
I can play a
contact with lot
montage
of
in my
people
head right now.
that
of, like, just
remember
the
Rotten.com.
fucked up things I've
So
seen on
like
that
dude,
website.
that would
like
have to be
training.
my answer.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
That was
Oh, yeah.
messed up.
The
Yeah.
dude that gets
That
stuck,
was
his
messed
face
up.
gets stuck in front of the subway and
Okay.
just slid along the rail.
Where I lost it was when that dude got his hand stuck in a meat grinder.
Yeah,
I was
Ooh,
done with
no,
that.
I always remember
done with
the wrestler who was squatting in the weight room and his asshole turned
yeah,
inside out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rosed his rosebud to his asshole and
Yeah.
got stuck there.
Yeah.
And I think in the description they said like
I didn't see
3
that
or 4
one.
doses of morphine and he was still screaming in pain. Like they had to put him on the gurney in a deep squat because he couldn't stand up because his asshole
Yeah.
had flipped.
That's
inside
rough,
out.
man.
I didn't
yeah.
see it, and
Gruesome.
I don't want to see it.
Gruesome.
Yeah, that's rough,
Imagine
dude.
like the opening to that cup coming out of your ass, the color of the tripod.
Dude.
God.
There's been a lot of websites like that I got trolled by back in school, man. I remember like one time someone set like the main domain page
Yeah.
for all of Washington County as like what was it called? Meat Spin.
Dude, I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah,
I
dude,
knew
it was
you
like
were
that for
gonna
like
say
a
that.
day.
Because I'm pretty sure
Like
I
an
remember who
entire
did
day.
that. I think you know who did that too, man.
Yeah, it was like an entire day. It was
You
just
know.
Meat Spin, dude.
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember the day they blocked all
DA?
those and we couldn't
Yeah.
get them back.
Not
For
you,
good reason.
DA, but
Yeah.
Let's be
different
honest.
DA.
Dude, I remember my when I was in class, like my teacher was so cool, dude. That like I'm not gonna mention any names, but like she would let us play Halo, like the first Halo,
We used to
or
play
Halo
all
2
the
online.
time, man.
Yeah, we just play Halo 2 online in class with
And
each other,
Mario
man.
Kart.
So this
So
guy right
awesome.
here has one. It has 22,000 upvotes. It's called Best Similar. You watched a movie you loved. With this website, you can input a film and it'll give you a similar one.
Oh,
Yeah. It's called Best Similar. What it's called. So that's pretty cool.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that is
You don't know
cool.
what I miss, man?
What about the Mr. Skin website?
Oh God, dude.
Oh.
Never
About
went
all
there.
the nudity in movies and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Never went there, but
I
you
think you
forgot
have to
about
pay.
that.
You have to pay money to use it now.
dude, I
so it
miss
sucks.
1, 2, 3 movies.
Oh
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
I miss stealing shit.
I miss.
Yeah,
watching
I miss
movies
pirating, but I
illegally.
don't.
Yeah.
Because
You know,
my
it's weird
computer
'cause,
was
like,
so screwed.
I used to like
Really
back in
miss
the day. I would
LimeWire.
download stuff, but
Yeah,
like,
dude.
now I
Did
don't.
you ever Crosswire? I use
Yeah.
Crosswire too.
Well, see, like now you don't have to because there's so
I
many
know, this is
subscription
out
services.
there.
It's such a good deal, man.
Yeah, it
Like,
really is.
Netflix really
Speaking
like you're
of,
getting thousands of like movies and shows
Speaking
and
of
shit for like
subscription services, I finished
nothing a month. Really,
finished The Mandalorian.
I still
Yeah,
haven't finished it,
It
man.
was good,
great.
man. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
I
Never
still got
watched
a few
any Star
episodes.
Wars.
You get really
Mandalorian
excited
was
for
good.
season 2. Like I'm ready for
Yeah,
it.
Mandalorian was good. And I
Me
And the
watched.
too.
fact
It was
is that
great.
like Baby Yoda still has to be Baby Yoda
Yeah,
because
dude.
he ages so slowly.
Yeah.
So in season 2,
What's
he's
he,
still
50? I think he's, what
he's
he said.
50,
He's
and
50 years
like
old.
51's
Yeah.
not gonna look any
That's
older.
awesome.
I'll send you that.
Dude, I
Yeah,
was,
for sure.
I showed my son Fox the Hound the other day.
I know you sent me the snap of it.
Dude,
he was so
loving
into it,
man.
man.
He was loving it, and I forgot how fucked up. That
I
stuff
told
is.
you not to watch
Yeah,
it.
dude.
I've said it numerous
Dude,
times
I
on
was,
this
I was sitting
podcast.
there letting him watch it, and I was like about to cry, man.
I know.
I was
Did
just
you
like-
keep looking over at him to see if he was crying?
It's just like, damn.
Oh shit!
Like,
Jensen, how you doing, buddy? You
God,
tearing up?
yeah, man. God,
Yeah.
dude. And never even knew that freaking damn it, placed Copper.
Yeah,
Who was it that played Copper?
I don't know.
I remember you telling me. but now I
Oh
can't
shit,
remember.
something Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt
Kurt
Yeah.
Russell?
Yeah.
Something
Kurt
Russell.
Russell.
How many Russells do you know? They're great
Kurt
actors.
Russell. Oh,
Yeah,
Kurt.
dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
there's,
yeah,
there's a
that-
guy. There he
It's
is.
kind of crazy. 'Cause that's a pretty old movie.
But yeah, 1981.
yeah, that's nuts.
Dude, Whitney has
Thoughts on
she
that?
she loves watching movies while she goes to sleep, and she gets stuck on one movie. For when Corbin was born, it was The Mummy. Like, for real.
Good
That was
movie,
the
man.
movie.
I
It
love
was,
that
it was
movie.
every
Expected.
night.
I like
boss
it.
would
But
love
she would
that.
put it on mute when they have subtitles on. That's what we watched every night. Was The Mummy. Now it's Tremors.
Oh, dude.
every
that's
night.
even better.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
Tremors
Tremors.
even better.
But it is so
That's the
corny.
problem.
It is so cheesy.
There's no way I could go to sleep trying to watch Tremors.
yeah, she
dude.
does, man. She
Dude.
loves it, dude.
Not gonna lie,
I
I
would
put on
watch it.
Tremors 2 the other night by myself late at night
Yeah.
and got a little scared, man.
It's
The
creepy,
part where
yeah.
they first found out the Shriekers when they ate the radio tower.
Yeah.
It is a little scary.
Yeah.
Not
scary.
only is it
Sure.
not a horror movie, Matt's seen it probably 15 times. And he's
Oh,
still
more
getting
than that,
scared.
dude. More than that.
Yeah, man.
It's still
Oh,
creepy.
God, dude.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Though.
Yeah,
So
sometimes
good.
when you watch, if you ever watch something like a movie or anything on Don't Hang On My Tremors, I'm not hating.
I
I'm
love
just saying you can
Tremors.
close it to
I
it.
Yeah,
love
it's so
Tremors,
good, man.
Tremors is
See?
awesome.
Scariest movie you've ever watched?
The Gates to Hell.
The Gates to Hell.
Yeah, my dad made me watch it back.
Did you tell me about this the other
Yeah,
night?
my dad made me watch it back when I was a kid. I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, and it was a movie made back in like the 60s. And scary is very relative. You know what I mean? At the
Yeah.
time, at 7 or 8 years old, it's like the scariest shit ever. But all I remember is him making me watch it, and then there's the gate to hell or whatever, and then if you make eye contact with this person, I guess the devil, whoever it is. I remember the blood starts dripping out of your eyes, and then they start puking in their intestines out of their mouth. And my dad's like, "Isn't that great?" And I'm like,
Oh shit.
"Oh my god!" Like I remember being 7 or 8, just being terrified. I
Yeah,
had
dude.
nightmares about that for years.
Dude, that's how our dad was. He would always make up. There's 2 movies he always makes us watch: freaking Candyman and Pumpkinhead.
I've never seen- I've seen
Pumpkinhead.
Candyman. I haven't seen
Stupid.
Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, dude.
I saw they're gonna remake Candyman. Actually.
Yeah,
You
it
see
looks
that?
good.
Yeah,
It looks
Jordan
good.
Peele is
Mhm.
directing it.
And they're supposed to use the original guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
Dude's got to be like 80 or 90 by now.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead freaked me the fuck
He's a
out
real
when I was
Candyman
Candyman
see
at this
that.
point.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
dead
it's-
and is an actual ghost.
As a little kid, it'll scare you, man.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead?
Yeah.
I don't
You know
know.
what's crazy? Like, have you ever seen Coraline? The movie Coraline.
Yeah.
Tim Burton directed it. It's
Mm-mm.
creepy,
Yeah.
right? Corbin loves it. Like my
Right.
son, he absolutely loves it. That's what he wants to watch all the time. It's crazy how your brain thinks different. Like he laughs and
Yeah.
Well, he's
You
used
just
to
watch
seeing
all the time.
ghosts and shit. So.
yeah, he's got that
He's-
connection.
Dude, talking to him.
That's how my son is. Oh, dude, he'll be like looking at shit, like following it on the ceiling, man. I'm just like, what the hell?
yeah,
You
like,
tell me what
is-
you
what
see
is
right
going on
there.
there? Is something
Like-
about to jump down on me right now?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Scary stuff.
Makes me
man.
think of the spiders from John Dies at the end.
Oh,
of
yeah.
The second one.
But
Yeah.
Second one.
friggin',
This book is filled with spiders now.
Yeah.
oh, I lost it. It's gone.
Sorry, man.
There was a movie. Was it John Dies at the end?
What about
That's a movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And a
dude.
book.
That was so good. I need to go back and watch it because I don't remember it now.
Dude,
I
no,
don't
you
really
need to read the
You need
books,
an audio
man.
book. The book.
I don't
Yeah,
really
they're
find
so
movies
good.
It's so good.
I don't either. Not
Texas
anymore.
Chainsaw Massacre when I was younger was definitely
Yeah, like when I was
very-
young, I did, but
yeah.
now it's like
Now
nothing
it,
really
it seems
scares
corny
me.
to
dude.
me more than anything.
Like the
when I
Blair
watch-
Witch Project.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Blair
Oh
Witch
yeah,
Project
But
was
now it's
creepy.
just like
Yeah.
There was
Pet-
one time
Pet
when I was on,
Cemetery.
I
Pet
wasn't
Cemetery.
when I wasn't in my right mind. People told me that Paranormal Activity was real,
Yeah.
right? And I went into it thinking that it was like real. I mean,
it
I was
could
a
be super
dumbass, right?
creepy
But
when you think it's
yeah, it was very weird.
Dude, Pet Cemetery where that little boy runs out in front of that freaking like 18-wheeler, man.
Yeah.
That always
Oh,
got
I
me.
always
Absolutely.
get creeped out when the sister part, but also when the kid
Scalpel.
scalpel to the
Yeah.
Achilles
Oh,
as he's
God,
going up,
dude.
or
That's
stabs him, right?
it's
He
like
stab him or
on
stab him?
Hostel, like the first or second one when he cuts that
Yeah.
dude.
I have
freaking-
no
oh,
problem
God.
with him blow torching her eyeball, but the Achilles rip or
Yeah,
the Achilles
dude.
cut,
He stands up and it's just like
too much,
Yeah.
gruesome.
I will say when I first saw Saw though, like I was a little
Yeah, I thought-
on edge about that being that age.
Yeah.
For the first time.
I remember thinking that first movie was so good, man.
Yeah, it was great.
Like the little
Yeah.
twist the big twist at the end. Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, that was
if you
that
hadn't seen
was
it
a
by now, it's
great
been like
twist.
15
It
years.
was.
It was
A
great.
great twist.
Yeah.
That was a solid movie.
I know you've
Yeah.
seen
Very
it.
good.
You guys seen Shrooms?
Oh,
I mean, well, okay, is that where they go in the woods and they do the shrooms?
Yeah,
and
like over in Ireland or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
it
saw,
was on Netflix for a while. It might still be on there.
She eats that black
I think
tip
I
shroom.
stopped watching it because I thought it was a little corny. Maybe I don't know. I'm sorry to defend your movie.
Well, you got to be in the right state of mind to watch that.
On shrooms?
movie.
You gotta be
Yeah.
on true.
you have to be on
Right.
the
I haven't
drug.
done that, but like,
I feel you.
shroom,
What's your right state of mind to watch shrooms?
you know?
Am I allowed to say this on Twitch?
Just drunk, man. But no, that movie was crazy, man.
Where can I find it?
It was
It
on
was
Netflix.
on
I don't know if
Netflix.
it is anymore.
Yeah.
But you want me to
I
tell you
saw
what
it.
happens?
Like the title
No,
of the movie. The title had like shrooms, but it was like a mushroom. But it was
Yeah.
like skulls or something.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I watched like part
Is
of
it worth it?
I mean, if you've already
I don't know
watched
about
everything
you.
else,
Like I said, we're in the right state of mind.
yeah, just what I mean.
For somebody that actually likes, I will say that likes scary movies. I've never seen it.
Yeah,
Either
I haven't
one?
seen. I haven't either.
None of them.
It's all right.
I
It's-
heard the book is really good, but I've never watched.
The first It wasn't really that scary.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
I
the
mean,
second
like,
one, though.
it's
That part where he's coming up out
it's
of the water.
made kind of cheesy at
Yeah.
times. Like
Yeah.
the original one is made like there's certain parts that are kind of weird in it,
Right.
and not like if you're not easy. It depends. Again, it kind of depends on how you go into it, because if you're going into it like I don't know, it's just it's made kind of simple. Some parts of it
Sure.
can kind of be dumb,
Yeah.
and like can throw you off. And you're like, well, this is not like I expected like a great horror classic.
Sure.
And like you could be disappointed, but it can be kind of playful and still scary and pretty good.
Dude, I've seriously been trying to remember this movie for like 5 days now. Can I remember? It's like all I could remember was it's like the dudes die and their ghosts come out and the Frighteners.
Yeah, the Frighteners, man.
We talked about
We
it
talked
3
about
times
it on the
this
podcast.
Couldn't remember it.
I thought you were
Couldn't
talking
remember it.
about one with
Michael
what's his
J.
name?
Fox,
No, I thought you were talking about the one with like Ghost, right? With what's his name?
Swayze.
Swayze.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If
Where
you
the
haven't seen
demons come up from hell and pull them down.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the Frighteners, man,
Frighteners
you
is
should
good.
watch it. It's
That was
good.
a
Yeah.
classic.
When did it come
I
out?
mean, no, it's pretty good. I don't
It's
know.
old.
Early 90s.
It's
Yeah,
old.
Michael J. Fox. It's
Okay.
good. It's
It's probably
good.
like 89 to 93.
I haven't watched it in a while.
Every
but-
time I hear Michael J. Fox,
Yeah.
I think of Bo Burnham.
Oh god.
You think of someone
Yeah.
else?
There's a song
Because
that
he
Bo
has to
Burnham
step on
does.
a
Song
crack.
about J. Fox.
Oh.
Break your mother's back. Turn around and smoke the crack.
Yeah, I miss Bo.
He's
dude.
so funny, dude.
Yeah.
He's just doing movies
It's
now.
Bo, yo. I'm the greatest shepherd.
You ever watch Bo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, he's so funny.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna blow up. Like when I first, he was like early on the YouTube stages too, man. I was like, he's gonna go somewhere, and he did.
Yeah.
I knew
I've been watching a lot of the White Kids You Know too.
Oh, it's a good throwback.
Oh my god,
That's a
dude!
real
You just
good
bringing back
throwback.
some. Oh
Dude.
my lord, dude!
when the kid's parents die, and like it's like she runs out of class, and the teacher's like, I fucking hate that kid.
Yeah, dude. Or
Yeah, you couldn't have that show.
You
now.
guys watch
No.
Derek Comedy? I'm sure you have with
Derek
Charles
Comedy.
Gambino, and
I
then you need to watch it. It's really good.
what is that?
It's like
YouTube?
the
Is it YouTube?
black dildo, like the big black dildo, talking about like how they like spray with cans of Axe and the Chad. You haven't seen that?
No.
You need to watch it. It's
Is that
so
YouTube?
funny. It's on YouTube. Yeah,
Okay.
they pioneered YouTube with that. It's Childish Gambino, Donald Glover.
Oh, yeah.
That was what he did before, like writing Third Rock to the Sun, or whatever. It's so funny, man. It is so good. Just go back and check it out. It's all a lot of classics. He wrote pretty much all of it, so it's fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
it's a big black dildo.
I had never heard of whatever he did before, like 30 Rock and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
he didn't do much. I mean, he wrote here and there, and then he had his own solo stuff, obviously, and then he did some stuff on like Sway in the Morning and a few other things, and then he did a Star Wars movie, I guess, or whatever. And
Yeah. I mean, I remember some of his early stand-up, but I think he had already written for 30 Rock at that point.
he was acting on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was acting on it as well. But yeah, he did. I think he wrote all of Alec Baldwin's lines. I'm pretty sure, which is a hell of an impressive feat.
Mm.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude. Just super talented. But yeah, when you get a chance to check out Derek Comedy, it's a lot. It's really
I have to
good.
check that out.
Have you seen the meme like when he runs into the room and he's got the pizza and he runs in there and he's like, and the whole room's on fire,
Yeah.
right? That's what it's from Derek
I
Comedy.
don't think I've seen that
I
either.
didn't see
You ever seen that meme?
No, I just saw that like yesterday.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's from. God, good.
Yeah, dude. Watching clips of the White Kids You Know, man, God, brought back some memories. The freaking
I can't remember. I remember the name, and it had to be something that I didn't correlate with the first thing yet.
The Abraham Lincoln skit.
That was
God,
it.
yeah.
That's
He's
the
up
one.
there
My
just
bum
yelling.
his ass or whatever. Like,
Listen to the woman, John.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bum his ass.
God,
Oh my
the
god.
freaking one where they're hunting or whatever, and he shoots.
I'm Jerry.
Yeah, it's like look up here, look up here.
Yeah. They accidentally
Oh,
shoot
shit.
that dude.
I've got to go back and look at
Or
it.
the squirrel one.
Yes.
When when they
It's-
kill his
with
buddy Rick.
Children with
Yeah.
a
He's like,
banana bomb.
He's like, I rigged him.
Rigged him.
God, that's so good.
YouTube has changed so much
The
since those
freaking
videos
the
came out.
Kool-Aid
Yeah.
one, man. He's like, I'm gonna grape him in the mouth.
You guys remember drive-by insults?
Oh,
God.
I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, I'm,
Yeah,
at the,
that was so
I'm
good.
gonna have to go back and watch
Santa's
that.
not real, but it's just kids.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I forgot about drive-by insults.
Yeah, man, that was
Crazy.
that was the wave, dude.
That is awesome.
Dude, I feel like that could make a comeback now, and people wouldn't recognize it. It would just blow up again.
Yeah.
It would blow up.
Yeah,
and
for
there was
sure,
so,
man.
there was so
Blow
much
up again.
controversy,
Yes.
dude.
Just
Yeah.
drive by an elementary school. Santa's not real.
Santa's not real. God, that's
Yeah,
horrible.
totally
What
forgot about
hilarious
that.
There's a
Santa.
good chance 10% of you are adopted.
Oh God, man.
Oh, I love how they had the whatever it was the song. Dun, 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 dun. What was it? Fuck, I can't remember off the top of my head.
You guys remember the Anne Frank song? The
Yeah.
Whitest Kids You
Yeah.
Oh
Know?
God, yeah, I did listen to that.
Oh God, man.
Or the it was the Hitler song with chilling with my bitch Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, you could not make that show.
No.
You couldn't.
They actually have some. It's
It was
really
CCR. That's the band that was playing in the is ringing me in the video of the drive-by insult.
what's mostly just Trevor
Bad
now,
Moon Rising.
but
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
still
yeah.
does videos.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has this country song one.
Yeah, he still
Well,
makes
it's not
songs.
for
You
long.
remember Get a New Daddy?
Oh God. Yeah.
I just heard that Walmart's closing at 11 p.m. now.
Really? Like all Walmarts?
Chick-fil-A at exit
Over
7.
5,000 stores. So I'm assuming this one.
Chick-fil-A at
That's
exit
crazy.
7 is not letting people use their dining room. You have to go through the drive-through on them.
That's what
Really,
me
yeah.
and Whitney were talking about. Like, why would they not issue that? Like, I know Starbucks is talking about that, but I think every fast food chain just needs to.
Well,
move
at,
one.
at this point, I
Just
feel
eat in your
like
car.
Yeah,
at
right,
this
like, who
point, I
actually
feel
eats in
like
there anyway?
if you don't, like, as a business, if you continue to, or a school or whatever, like, people are going to just, like, label you as, like, endangered, like,
Right.
endangering other people.
When's the last
if
time you
don't
ate in
close down.
somewhere, like, by yourself or with a partner?
I don't know if
Me
I've ever
personally,
ate
it's-
somewhere inside by
Right,
myself.
like McDonald's or I mean Chick-fil-A. I've done it a couple times because the line was so long. But honestly,
I eat
like
by
a fast
myself a
food
lot.
place? Probably not.
yeah, it's been a long time for me.
Not me, man.
I think the last time I ate at a restaurant inside was probably 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
8
Chili's.
weeks ago, maybe. No, I've been.
I think the last one for me
like
was
a year,
Drake's. I love
Yeah, they
Drake's.
don't play the golf channel.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been there yet.
You haven't been to Drake's?
No.
It's
Drake's
great.
is
It's
good.
Yeah, Drake's
good.
is really
We got
good.
really
There it
good
is.
food. Yeah,
It's really
Yeah.
good.
it's a great place.
No, I eat by myself a lot now.
No, I think mine was Mexican.
I mean, we
yeah, I
really
was sitting
we
there trying
cook
to think
from
of
home.
mine. Mine was last night, dude.
Was it?
Yeah.
We just cook from home normally.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare.
We just
I
get
try
stuff
to,
and bring it home a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's good. We ain't that.
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's is
Yeah,
great.
this is so good.
I will say too though that Jimmy John's though they'll deliver one sub to you. That's it. Just, you order one sub, they'll deliver right out to you, bro. That's why I gained so much weight when I was living in Kingsport, dude. I'd be home by myself and order one sub and just pull up with it. I'm like, all right, you know.
I don't think I've ever eaten there.
It's not the most exquisite food in the world, but it's pretty good. It's
We
good.
played a show.
I
and they
can't remember
sponsored
last
it
time I
one
ate
time.
Jersey Mike's.
Really?
Mm.
Get Mike's Way with all the oil and vinegar and all that.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I always get the big
I have
kahuna
coupons,
cheesesteak,
but I
man.
can't
Always
think
get cheesesteak.
I'm not sure the last time I ate it at Jersey Mike.
Dude, their
Big
cheesesteak-
kahuna
oh my
cheesesteak,
God.
dude. So good.
I used to get the spicy
That
Italian
makes me
from
want
Subway.
IHOP
Yeah.
or
Every
Waffle
time.
House. Dude, and
Sure, I haven't
an
been to one of
omelet
those
with
in a
fucking
long time.
pancakes right now would
Dude, Waffle House,
Smash.
man.
Let's
I
go to
love
IHOP.
getting the what is it? Is
Let's
it
go.
the All Star?
What's up, Luke Master 91?
What up?
Hey, what's
But,
up, buddy?
I ate waffles this
Luke
morning.
Master or Luck Master?
Luck might be Luck Master.
It's Luke. I think it's Luke. I don't know if it's Luck. Might be Luke. I don't know. Let us know.
Help
either
us
Let us know how you
either
pronounce it.
way. What's up?
But I've been craving Waffle House, but I just don't know if I want to. What is the crowd like at a Waffle House at night when the coronavirus is spreading?
Probably
You know?
none, dude. You're probably getting first rate.
Probably just the
It's just
fucking Wahlburgers.
Still just meth heads like you.
But
do,
did
right?
but did the
Yeah.
coronavirus start at a Waffle House? Is what I'm. Is that where it originated from?
coronavirus.
No, that's probably Huddle House.
Coronavirus started.
Oh, that Huddle House.
Yeah,
dude.
Huddle House,
Wasn't
yeah.
there one over there where the
There was one
the
in
Pinnacle?
Avenue.
Remember there was that? No, there's one. At the
You're
Pinnacle
French.
2 years ago.
really?
I don't remember that.
Oh,
French, it's awesome.
French. That's awesome. Are you in France like right now?
I don't know much French. Took Latin.
I
Dude, it would be like 3 in the
Supplements, you
morning
play.
in France
That's what I
right
know.
now.
Can I go to the bathroom, please? Is the only French I know because I had to say that
Adam,
to
you
get
took
legal.
French in high school.
I did, but I don't remember much of it.
My name is
so.
like,
You
my
didn't
name-
learn any of it then.
I didn't.
You know,
Remember
Je
my
m'appelle.
ass.
Yeah.
Je
My
m'appelle
name-
Je m'appelle Anthony.
My name is
Yeah, Je m'appelle Adam.
Yep.
Like that, yeah. Well, it should be his name, but you know,
Right.
You get it.
Is that how you say Adam in French?
That's all I remember, honestly, from French.
But here's kind of a little conspiracy theory here. But
Okay.
Spit it out.
the coronavirus started in Wuhan, China.
Right.
And that's where all the protests and shit were going on. And it's also the biggest biochemical weapons warfare maker in the world.
See, they kind of debunked that a little bit on Jorgen's podcast with that guy. Remember, he talked about it.
Oh yeah,
someone created
he
it as
said
a
it
weapon.
definitely. He said he was like 99% sure it wasn't
Yeah.
created.
But that's just one person's
but still,
opinion,
it's
but I
kinda
mean,
weird.
It's definitely
It's
weird.
kinda
yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
So you don't
Yeah.
think it was released for crowd control?
What part of you don't have school? Yeah, they just canceled school around here as well.
Yep.
Yeah, they've closed it down for. Is it every school now in America, or is it just on?
Yeah,
Pretty
well,
much everybody's on at least a 2-week delay.
Dude,
I
West
think.
Virginia has no cases, and like my buddy the other day sent me a thing about how the Mothman's protecting them.
nice.
Man, bro.
But yeah, shit. How is it over there in France, anyways? Is it pretty bad? I don't even think we can travel to over there anywhere right now.
No,
I
we
mean,
can't.
travel's
now.
pretty much banned everywhere
Yeah,
now at this
banned
point. You
that
can't
shit.
even leave the country. So
Damn.
It's pretty nuts, man. Like, I don't remember anything like this in our lifetime. Like this canceled this much travel and stuff,
Well, not
Still
canceling.
disappointed that there are no zombies yet.
right?
well, I mean, if we've seen as many cases as we've seen of zombies, it was with what was it? Basalt, right?
Oh yeah,
People like eating their faces off,
Yeah.
right?
that was even debunked though.
Yeah, I know. But that one guy did eat that person's
He
face
did,
off.
but he wasn't on bath salts.
I mean,
What
I
was
thought
he on?
I think he's just crazy.
Yeah.
I think is what they call
Like,
it.
yeah. Pretty much.
I thought he was on vessels.
Well,
That
that
was
was
a
the
rumor.
narrative because that was like the whole thing that was going
At
on
the
at that
time.
time. So,
Remember when they raided the one in Johnson City?
2:20 a.m. in
Yeah,
France.
I almost had it.
oh, thanks for tuning in at
Yeah,
2:20 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is 9:20 here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, man.
night's just getting
Like what
started
you see,
here.
make sure to drop a follow if you know.
Yeah,
like
hit
it.
that.
Yeah, come
hit
back
that
by
follow
more
button.
often.
Yeah, we're here every weekend. You don't have school, so
I'd like to make it through, more often. This has been awesome, dude. Like, thank you all for having me. Like,
Yeah, man.
for real. Like, I've had a great time.
Been a good time.
I'd like to make it back
Yeah, it has.
more often,
Yeah,
it's fun, dude.
Yeah, for sure, dude. We could talk. We're just not people. We could talk. I haven't even felt like I was streaming anything. It's just us just
Yeah,
talking, Like, that's what's amazing about it. Like,
That's when it's the best. Man.
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
Just
man.
talk away. We do it regardless. Why not stream it?
Yeah, might as well.
Right.
Well, how you guys feeling?
Good, dude.
Good.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm getting there
like,
myself.
I was thinking about IHOP, man.
I haven't been to IHOP in years, man.
Dude,
I went to IHOP
that omelet,
the last time
and
that
stacked
Wayne
pancakes.
was in.
Mm.
Yeah, the
You're in
pancakes were
France, so what is your favorite food over there?
I like the crepes,
What is it,
or whatever.
crepes?
The
Yeah.
crepes, yeah. The
Yeah,
crepes are
crepes.
good, man.
It's
I
about
like
the
those.
only French food I know.
Me too.
Where would you
French
go
fries.
eat
well,
in France?
what do they call it?
2:20
French
a.m.?
or-
That's the thing.
What do they say?
What do you
The pastry?
think about France?
I mean, I don't know a whole
yeah, I
lot
don't know
about
too
it,
much about
honestly.
France.
I've never been.
I've never been there either.
I think it'd be
Um,
cool to visit France.
I used to date a girl that was from France.
No.
though.
Thank you, Nate.
Appreciate it. Nate just coming out of the shadows here, man.
Yeah.
But I dated a girl from France for like 3 months actually when I was in college.
Wow,
she was a
she
foreign
was in
exchange
France?
student. Well, she was a foreign exchange
Okay.
student from France, and
It's like you sure
she was
it me?
awesome, dude. Yeah.
Another online relationship. Been there.
Wasn't
real.
No, I met her in class. Thank you. Like I know, but she, it was cool. Like it's cool to kind of learn about it, about her culture and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things.
Nothing but
man.
good
I
things.
mean,
like,
I'd,
people,
I'd
there's
like to
good people.
visit on like the Mediterranean side.
Yeah.
that would be sweet.
Yeah, man.
Maybe like later on when we.
Dude, I'd fucking go now. I don't care.
See, my French teacher, he wasn't French. He was from like he
Well,
was
you live in
Canadian.
Paris.
Oh yeah, Canadian.
Pelly. Playing Siege for the first time, huh? How'd it
Oh,
go?
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I
How
haven't
did that
been
go?
I'd like to
Yeah.
visit Paris.
I like
That'd be
Siege. I haven't
cool.
played in forever.
Yeah, me either.
you guys ever been to Paris?
I haven't. No.
No.
I haven't either.
No,
I've never
I
been
think
out of
it'd
the
be- it'd be
country,
cool
man.
to visit,
Haven't
though.
either. Paris would be cool though. I think.
I like to see it just for like the monumental stuff. You know what I mean? And just trying like local food and just getting to
the
know.
food is what I would want to go.
Yeah,
for.
dude,
Yeah,
the French
same.
are very. Their lifestyles are a lot different. They have different things for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Obviously, like any other country does, but they're very like big on like school. It's very big on their education there.
I think like food wise, like it's sweaty, but not as bad as I thought it would be. I
had
never
a fun
really
time
got
with
into it, man.
I like it a lot.
honestly.
I don't know. I hadn't played it in a long time.
Yeah, it's very sweaty until like you have to learn the angles in that game. Like,
Yeah, learning the maps is the biggest thing.
it's
I just-
hard.
I
Even
haven't
if you
done-
learn the maps, there's all these angles, these little little angles that you have to look at. You have to look at, like Maverick, for example. He's a guy that can like make a hole in the wall. I'm sure if Shay's still here, he can talk about it. But he can make a hole in the wall somewhere that you have no idea where he's at. So you got to, it's frustrating, but it's fun too. You can kind of play around your own style. I like Siege a lot.
But like on the food note of different countries,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably want to go to Germany for food.
Have you been to Freiburg's in
that's my
Johnson
favorite
City?
restaurant.
Dude, that place is great, man.
Love Freiburg's, man.
Freiburg's is awesome.
Do you know the word, any word in French or not? I don't.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I can say Je m'appelle Anthony. I know that means my name is Anthony. I know, like, don't judge me, okay? I'm also Southern in the United States, so don't judge me. But I can say, Je voudrais aller en salle de bain, s'il vous plaît. That's the only sentence that I learned French at all. It means, can I go to the bathroom, please? At least my teacher taught me to say that, so.
Right.
I feel like if I went to
Don't
a different
butcher me,
country,
please.
I would really like to go to like a smaller, like not. I mean, seeing the monuments would be cool, but I'd like to go to like a smaller town
Sure.
and just like blend in and just like casually go to like restaurants and stuff and like as if you were living there, instead of
Yeah.
like doing the
tourist
thing
yeah.
and like going to see the Eiffel
Dude,
Tower.
I want to go to New Zealand.
New
Me
Zealand
too.
would be
We got a
cool.
buddy that lives
Sick.
there actually
Really?
that we met. Yeah,
That'd be
he,
awesome.
we were talking to him about the whole Lord of the Rings experience because you can like go to Mordor. That's where they
Yeah.
filmed that at. And they have a whole tourist thing there. I know I'm going back to tourist stuff again, but if I'm gonna do something over there, bro, I'm going to Mordor, son. Je m'appelle, exactly. Yeah, your name. Je m'appelle Anthony. My name is Anthony. Or infamy, whatever. I don't know. Say it,
I don't know any French.
Conjugations is the hardest thing in foreign languages. It
Oh,
is the bane of my existence.
Like Latin, you pretty much have to relearn everything, dude.
I never understood why people took that. I guess I thought it was like an
I don't know
easy,
why I took it.
easy course. Easy course. I mean,
I always like Roman history, so I figured, well,
Okay.
I'll just take Latin because the whole subject would be
I mean,
more
it was
interesting.
it was cool, but
I mean, I wasn't ever worried about like using another foreign language somewhere else. I just I liked Roman history and I thought Latin.
I do too,
yeah.
man. Like, I would love to go to Rome. I'd love to
Yeah.
go to Italy. I mean, not right now, obviously, but
Italy's like on
Oh, they weren't
quarantine.
even-
yeah, quarantine
You
millions.
can't go.
people. Yeah, you can't go. But yeah, I've always wanted to go and check out the Colosseum and to see those.
Yeah.
Like that's where the assembly line was started. I mean, there's so much history there, man. I just want to see the entire country. Really, I'm just super interested in all of it. So we should
Yeah.
go.
Italy and Greece.
Once this
would be cool.
podcast lifts up, bro, we can go where we want. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Let's
dude.
just go. Let's travel wherever.
Like to visit like Ireland, Scotland, and
Me too.
Yeah.
I would love to
I
play
wanna play
golf in
golf
Scotland.
in,
Yeah, dude, I love to
In
play
the
some golf.
homeland,
Yeah, man.
England would be cool too.
Yeah, parts.
Yeah. I just love to travel though.
Latin teaches you a lot about all languages in anyone in Europe based on Latin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean-
basically everything is except like Far East languages.
Right.
But
I was just trying to think of like what's the thing that I could get through that, the quickest.
yeah,
And Spanish, obviously I probably should went through Spanish because like, it's an actual language I could apply now. But I mean, I just kind of just slept the whole class.
I'd really like to
Anyway,
learn
so-
Japanese, but it's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm learning.
Imagine
Japanese.
learning English.
Yeah, dude, no.
no.
I just got to pass on that.
I mean,
I don't have
English
the
is
time.
tough too, but
Right,
like
like imagine.
Japanese is.
I like the Latin though.
There are a
Latin
couple
was
different
bad.
alphabets.
There was a lot of history in Latin though.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah, I mean that's why I signed up for the class, and then like learning the language was.
How bad did it tilt you when someone would say it's a dead language? Like, did it tilt
I mean,
you when you're trying
it's
to learn it?
always just
Oh,
constantly.
dude! Anytime you tell somebody you
Well,
took
it's a
Latin,
dead
It was a
That's what
dead
they say.
language
That's
though,
what
and
they
it's like,
say.
well, I'm trying to learn history. Like, you know, I can see that. I'm sure I made that joke at some point.
or
in
like
time
you
to
tell them you're
somebody.
taking Latin, like, "Are you a doctor
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
or a pharmacist?"
Although I did end up having to use a lot of like all the body terms are Latin, so
Let me tell you something crazy. From my experience of traveling, I've been on 10 cruises now, so I've been in like many different countries. I was in South America and in Mexico. We were in Mexico for probably a good 3-4 days, and it's so weird how quickly that you pick up on the language, not even knowing it. Like you just hear conversations and you
getting
start to
used
kind
to
of
the places.
understand it
Yeah.
without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know, it was a
I
crazy
think that
thing.
helps.
It does. Yeah, even for 3 days, it's like, like we're just built so.
Not to mention that like you're not having to learn vocabulary and usage like conjugates and stuff.
Yeah.
You just get to learn like, well, this person like points to this, says these 3 words, like so
Exactly.
I can ask for that,
Yeah.
like, and it's you just learn how to use it
Mm-hmm.
and not like proper grammar all the time, which
Exactly.
is obnoxious sometimes.
So this is like the street talk.
yeah, you just
know,
get to
this-
you learn
this
how to say
slang.
like, can I use the phone
Yeah.
instead of like learning the conjugates of can I
Right.
and use and like is phone masculine or feminine? Who gives a shit? How can I say can I use your phone? You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really cool traveling and being able to see everything. I've never been to that side of the world, like the western side, but I mean, I've went to different countries, and it's just cool to see the ins and outs of it, man. Like I would love to travel over there though, do like a Mediterranean cruise or something. That would be like my dream.
I want to take an Alaskan cruise. I know it sounds weird.
No, it's not weird at
I
all.
like
Like
it.
that'd be
Sounds weird.
great.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like just a completely different experience for
Sounds
sure.
too cold.
I watch Alaska PD sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Man. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Take a
crazy.
cruise over to
Yeah.
Italy
Those guys are
or
nuts.
Ireland. That would be cool.
Watch a lot of the bush people.
I haven't seen that.
I like
Those dudes are
moonshiners.
crazy.
Moonshiners is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny show.
Dudes are crazy. If you want, I can teach you something in French. What can you teach?
Sure,
us?
man. Teach us. Ready to learn.
What do you want to learn?
I don't know. Like back when I was a kid, in high school trying to learn French language, I was trying to learn something obscene. I'd always ask my teacher, like, so what's offensive that I can say, right?
Yeah.
But he would never teach me that. But,
We always asked our Latin teacher for like how would like people there's not a Latin word for like hamburger, so like there's not necessarily a Latin word for
is that because they stopped using the language before a hamburger
it
was
died
a
out
thing?
before
Yeah.
that was.
That's
a
like the
thing.
same. Like there's not a Latin word for my name.
Right, and there's not necessarily one for mine, but like there wouldn't be a Latin word for fuck, but like what
Right.
would they use in place of it?
Yeah.
I'm sure they had their own language.
They did. They
for
would still have
cursing.
their own like cuss words,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be like fuck or
Right.
shit or something. But like she still wouldn't tell us.
I mean,
It's really disappointing.
yeah.
Sorry, that story's probably
Like
just
anybody
as
would
disappointing.
understand.
Yeah,
it
it was.
anyway.
I was
Even if
waiting
she
for it,
did
man.
teach you that,
That was
you
it.
could go around the whole school saying it. No, not one person would understand what
Yeah.
you mean.
I mean, technically, it wouldn't even be a cuss word now because
wouldn't.
it
We
doesn't
got that.
relate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people will tat Latin on them, right? Like what Veritas, right? And
Yeah.
whatever it is, like from Boondock Saints, right? Is it Latin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Means
So-
truth and loyal.
Truth and loyalty. Yeah, there it is. You got it right
yeah,
there.
got it.
Yeah.
Or loyalty.
It's a cool language though. It really is.
Yeah.
Truthful and loyalty. That's what it means, I guess.
There's I don't think that Latin tattoos get messed up as much as like Asian symbols.
Oh
I always
my
think it's
God.
fun to like
Yeah.
Yeah.
this means.
But you know
warrior.
they
No,
troll
You got
though.
like dog tattooed on you, or like
Yeah.
uh
I mean, they have to troll
Closet
them at
or
some
some
point.
shit.
It's like they're never, they may not even realize. Even a slight different line, even the angle of it means something different.
Yeah,
So they have to troll them a little bit. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, we got Matt, I'm noticing you don't have dark mode on, and I'm now offended.
Oh yeah. Neither one of them do.
Is that a thing?
I do on
Yeah.
my PC.
Yeah,
Not
that's just
over
me.
here.
Oh, well,
I have dark mode everything, dude.
I do
On
too.
shores. Well, I'm
I think I live in America.
Was it hello? My name is blank.
Yeah, it's hello.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Anthony. I live in America, and I
Something about fucking
Some
up the
language.
French
Do
language.
do not
for
speak
sure.
French. Is that what it means? I live in America, but I do not speak French. Is that what that means?
But I'm too stupid to comprehend.
Yeah, I'm too
French.
dumb to comprehend French. Like I'm having a deep, like
Right.
this is like 15 years ago. I'm trying to dig back in.
I believe what is et and because that's what it is in Latin too, right? If I remember
well, there's a
correctly,
couple of
et,
different in French. I think it can
Et,
mean. But
man,
I feel like that's what it means. It was like, hello, my name is whatever, and then I live in America, but I don't speak French.
And like your
I'm trying to
tattoo,
learn
a lot
French.
of people think it's veritas, but there is no
It's
V.
where.
There's,
It's
where.
there's no
It's
V
yeah.
sound in Latin.
Yeah.
It's W.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of that, they're supposed to be coming out with the third one. They confirmed it here.
I heard that with the original
I thought, it was supposed
people,
I
right?
thought they were supposed to make a TV show, like a prequel TV show.
Are they?
That's what I follow him on Facebook, but I can't remember. I feel like they were doing a casting call. They wanted people to send in their pictures because they wanted like a prequel to the Boondock Saints,
Yeah.
like the brothers growing up.
I'd like a TV
That'd
show,
be
man.
cool, man.
I watch more
I
TV
thought
shows
that
than
they
movies.
were going to do that instead of a third one, but I haven't seen any confirmation.
See, I was
Anything in the French
right.
language. Yeah,
Let's go.
and you are pretty much correct.
Yeah, spot
Yeah.
on.
That's a good thing to learn.
That's awesome, man.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
man,
gonna
that's a
have
great thing.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
have to
Google.
pronounce
A good thing we have Google Translate, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Google
for
Translate
real.
makes things a lot easier.
Yeah. Well, if I had the money to travel, I would definitely download those things and learn some languages, but
Yeah, for sure.
it's just not how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, dudes, I gotta bounce. I gotta go check on my son.
But dude, we appreciate you tuning in from
Yeah, for
France
real.
for sure.
Yeah, man.
especially
Yeah.
this late
Thanks
in the
for coming
morning.
out.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Go out and get you some food if you're not
If
quarantined.
you guys haven't yet, hit that follow button. I know I've said it multiple times, but
Yeah,
it'd
hit
be
that-
much
Hit
appreciated.
that heart.
We're trying to hit the affiliation. As soon as we do, we will buy the game you want.
Yeah, I've watched
One's just
Westworld.
priced right.
Haven't seen it.
Dude,
What is
season 3
Westworld.
comes out like so
Westworld?
soon.
I watched all of Westworld, dude.
Dude,
First, second,
I don't
Holy
have
shit.
HBO, but I've got to
We
find
We were
a way
talking
to,
about Westworld earlier.
to rob it. To
I've
watch
got
it.
a
That is
login.
that
It's so good.
I gotta
Westworld
log
is
in.
part of the
It's for real.
fucking. What is that thing I texted you guys earlier and asked if you ever heard of it? The Love something.
Oh, Lovecraft
Oh,
That-
H.P.
dude,
Lovecraft?
That Westworld supposedly is part of that shit.
Really?
of H.P. Lovecraft.
I don't know.
You mean
about
the writer?
HP? No, he's not a writer. I can't remember.
Wasn't he a writer?
No, this is not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know. Fuck.
You don't have to get frustrated with
There,
it.
there was
He's
a,
getting mad
there's
about
an
it.
Slow
author
down.
that's
I know how you
mangled up and
feel.
all that shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
H.P. Lovecraft, man. He's an author.
I don't think that's what her dad was talking about.
Okay.
Was HP? He never said
Get
anything.
back
So
to us.
could I Google Westworld and Lovecraft and something
Maybe.
come up, or are you
And
gonna have
there's
to talk
there's
to
like
her
a
dad?
bunch of other different shows that are in with it too.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'd be
Google
interested
it.
in
See-
learning
Yeah,
that.
Google that and see what's up.
But yeah, Westworld
Jamie,
is
what you got?
dope. But yeah,
Westworld's great, man. Like,
we were
I-
thinking about doing a giveaway at 50 followers for a
Yeah.
game. Is that what we're talking about? Doing a game?
A video game, or if you guys have something else you would like to let us know about.
This is a long article, dude.
We'll do a drawing. Winner gets a game.
Lovecraft
Lovecraft is an author. But is that how does that tie in with Westworld? Is what we're trying
I don't
to figure
know,
out.
man. Her dad was saying something about like there was like 7 or 8 different shows that all tied in together or something. Had something to do with Lovecraft. Can't remember, dude.
See, this says Beyond the Mountains of Westworld, Part 1, comparing H.P. Lovecraft to Michael Crichton.
Maybe that's what it was.
Isn't Justin
dude.
Timberlake going to be in the? Not Justin Timberlake. Wow. I can do this.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No,
Lovecraft
Aaron
is
Paul
on
is going to be
Supernatural.
in
Oh yeah,
season 3.
Lovecraft is on Supernatural, but
No, he is. Aaron
Oh.
Paul. Like, did you not see the trailer for season
Aaron Paul,
3? Aaron
yeah.
Paul.
He's
I said
probably
Justin
like the new
Timberlake.
bad
Same
guy.
person, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's gonna be in. I think he's gonna be.
That's cool.
It's gonna be great.
dude,
Totally do.
I
you've
need to
got
watch
to
it.
catch
You
up.
have
It
to,
is
man.
So
You
good.
have to. It's so
It
great.
is so good.
Yeah. Listen to your homie there.
Most difficult language to learn.
I'll watch it
Is
tonight,
that
dude.
true? I always thought it was Chinese or Japanese because they use so many different alphabets.
Right.
They're all hard for me.
Yeah. We fuck up.
Yeah,
our
they're
own.
all the same
It's
for
not
me,
like-
man.
Dude, I will start.
I can barely
Westworld,
speak
man.
English.
Westworld's so
Do
good.
it, man.
And season
You
3
will-
comes
you
out
won't
what
regret it.
Sunday?
I
This
think-
Sunday?
is it-
Tomorrow?
Is it that close?
Maybe next week. It's sometime within the next month.
We've
But
waited
it's
so
soon.
long. We've waited so
It's-
long.
yeah, a
for
couple
season 3,
years.
though.
It's been a couple
dang.
years since season
Yeah,
3.
I'll-
Stranger Things got delayed. I don't know if you've seen that
It
in
did?
production.
No.
No.
Did it get
You remember
delayed?
Westworld
The
got delayed
production of it, yeah.
for season 2 because the church burned down. Remember? Like remember
No, I
the
don't
forest fires
remember
in
that.
California that were happening at the time? It burned down half of the set,
Oh, I don't remember.
and that's
that.
why it's taking so long for season 3.
Dude,
to come
there's
out.
a documentary on Netflix about those fires, and it like follows this pretty much this town that, dude, it's, you just gotta watch
Yeah,
it. It's
dude.
crazy.
New episode of
Westworld
comes out tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh my
dang,
God.
man. I need to
Actually,
catch
it
up.
probably drops tonight at midnight because they
That's
release
dope.
them
Yeah,
on Sundays.
I know I'm doing it
Sometimes it
tomorrow.
might not be midnight.
The new It's Always Sunny is hilarious,
Yeah.
but
All right,
Oh,
boys.
yeah.
I guess we're about to wrap it up here, huh?
Yeah, I think
we're
so.
gonna wrap it up. Hit
I'm gonna
the
go watch some
follow if you
Westworld.
haven't yet.
After we get IHOP.
Appreciate
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to
everybody
IHOP.
tuning in.
Yeah, man. I'm Infamy, by the way. I'm a mod in the
Yep.
Yeah,
the
thanks
place
for
here.
coming by, dude.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Hope I'm back.
It's good to
for
have
some
you.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. I'd love to come
It was
back.
fun.
Always make sure. You can follow me on Twitter at the Infamy X. If you are on Twitter, that's where I'm located at. But it's been a pleasure, man. Thank you
Yeah,
all so
tune
much.
in next Friday. We will be here.
Yep. Next Friday night,
8-ish o'clock,
Eastern
probably.
time.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
7:30, 8ish o'clock.
Probably
And
10, something like that.
we
Yeah,
will.
whenever we get started.
I don't know. We'll announce it on the Facebook what our subject will
Have a
be.
good night,
We're
Nate.
trying to have something for you
Nate,
guys.
have a good one, buddy. I love
to
you,
look
man.
forward to.
Yeah, thanks
All
for tuning in, guys.
Have a
All
good
right.
night.
Take
Have a good
it
night.
Easy.
Where's the button?
I don't even know, man. Oh, yeah.
You're right.